Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got no time for that limelight. I'm from California, man, I guess we'll start with that. Banged out starter caps, glued to the cul-de-sac, looking like an artifact, trying to get their money back. Yellow jackets coming, mama about to have a heart attack. Southeast San Diego, we was at the heart of that. You moved about the hood, my nigga, you ain't want no part of that. Move to work and let the money drip the laundry mat. I pray to God the homie get his little daughter back. So many problems and it's not even a part of rap. So many suckers and they hating and they copycat. And life is bigger than these bitches that you hollered at. And if you bleed it out, I better get $3 back. And all I'm giving is the facts. Pay attention to the stats and never making mention of the jacks. Gotta keep the money stacked. Work your way through the traps. Money motivated to the max. Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Cali Dre in the motherfucking building, man. Welcome to the remix with Cali Dre. What up with everybody out there, man? I appreciate y'all for rocking with me tonight, man. Hey, it's been a lot going on this weekend, man. And so I'm right back in the lab trying to give y'all, you know what I'm saying, everything that I have, you know what I mean, on all these topics of conversation, you know what I'm saying, from the politics to the entertainment, you know what I mean, all that, man. I'm going to touch on all that. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Let me know where y'all rocking from, man. What city, what state, you know what I'm saying, what hood, what borough, what ward, you know what I mean? Tap in with me, man. I'm going to tap in with you, you feel me? But we're going to get right to this shit, man, because I ain't going to waste no time, man, to get on this grind. You know what I mean? I ain't going to waste no time. We finna get on this grind because I got a bunch of stuff I want to run through with y'all. You know what I mean? And yeah, we're going to get right into it, man. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Get the likes up. You already know that. Get the hypes up. It's a hype. If my shit got a hype button on YouTube, get the hypes up. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with me. I'm on Twitch, Instagram, you know what I mean? YouTube, TikTok, all that, man. We finna get right to it, though, man. I got a bunch of stuff I want to run through. Some of my regular content, but I also want to get a little political tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Last night, we was on Just Say No to Skull show. Salute to Skull, man. You know what I'm saying, for letting us crash the platform. You know what I mean? But yeah, we was out there getting to it about, you know, all of the political things that's going on in the country, man. Most definitely what's going on in Minnesota. You know, all of the several incidences with ICE and with the fraud scandal and all that, man. So it kind of prompted me today to want to spin and double back and provide a little bit more, you know, clarity on what it is that I see and why it is that I stand on what I stand on. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get right into it, man. I'm not even finna waste no time with this, man. So you know how we do, man. You know how we do. First and foremost, you know what I mean? We gonna let OG do his motherfucking thing. That's only right. You know what I mean? We let OG do his motherfucking thing. The views of OG, basically at this point, is damn near the views of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Vietnam vet, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking meat coat on, you know what I mean? Like, shit, how much more player can you be? You know what I mean? How much more player does it get? How much more player can you be? You know what I mean? And so, yeah, man, that's kind of where we're going to start this thing today. Vietnam veteran puts ICE agents to shame. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, OG. Let's kick this shit off. Mr. Remix.
Right here.
You heard it from me.
White supremacists
That's right.
brown people.
I hope you can see through those thick-ass glasses that you fucked up. You stand there and sanction this bullshit, and they kill a woman. They're ruining businesses that have been here for generations. They're fucking up this community. You can go home safe, but no, you're here to terrorize this city. A bunch of bitches if I've ever seen a bunch. And I'm telling you to your face, and if you don't like it, fuck you.
Let's go, OG. Let's go, OG. Yeah, we back, man. And man, when I run that, that's what let me know, man. The remix with Kelly Dre, we back. You know what I'm saying? We back in this thing, man. Get the likes up for your boy, man. Holla at your boy in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for viewing the videos. Appreciate y'all for commenting, man. You know what I'm saying? TikTok, MAGA Mob, you know I'm on your motherfucking ass. Hey, read the bottom of the screen. Please feel free to hate on me. You know how this shit go. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to dive right into it, man. I'm not even going to waste no time with this thing, man. We're going to dive right into it because I got a bunch of content, a bunch of updates, and a bunch of shit I want to get to with y'all. So let's dive right into it, man. First things first. First things first. So we covered a story a couple of days ago about Lou Nell and Al B. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Lou Nell and Al B. Sure. So, hey, the people wanted more info. Kelly Dre went and dug and got more info. You know what I'm saying? And so I went and found out a little bit more about the relationship between Lou Nell, who is a popular comedian, very, very funny woman, very, very funny, and Mr. Al B. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Mr. R&B. He's Mr. R&B. You know what I'm saying? Light skin, wish he had a friend looking ass nigga. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's get into this content, man, because I did say I was gonna update it, and we're gonna update it, man. We stay true to what we do around here, man. So let's dig into a little bit of this content. We still haven't figured out 100% if Al B. Sure and Lou Nell are a couple, or an item. Are they, or have they merged into one? Yeah. That's one. Oh boy, Al B. Hey, look, Al B. Sure surprises Lou Nell for her birthday. Let's get a little bit into this. This is the remix with Kelly Dre now. Let's go.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Let me know if y'all can hear the videos. Actually, you know what? I don't even want to play too much of this music. I ain't monetized yet, but I don't even want to be fucking around. As you can see, though, you know what I'm saying? I'll narrate this shit. I'll be sure. Pulled up on Lou Nell for her birthday. You see that warm embrace right there? That's a real warm embrace right there. You know what I mean? Little kid, was that a double smooch right there? Did she hit the lip and then hit the cheek on him? Like, what? Hold on. We gotta run this back. Lou Nell and Al B. Sure, are they a couple? What does it look like to y'all? Y'all let me know. Al B. Sure pulls up on Lou Nell for her birthday. Let me know. Let me hear what a little bit of the music terror. I can't play it, but as you can see, they have a relationship. Oh, it's a little rub on the little warm embrace. You see that warm embrace right there? You know what I mean? Look at that. You know what I mean? One hand on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? She trying to listen. She might be a freak. You know what I mean? One hand on the cheek and she might be a freak. You know what I'm talking about? But it looks like they have, some type of friendship, kinship, bond. Is it a full-blown relationship? Is Al B. Sure blowing Lou Nell back out in this motherfucker? We don't know. You know what I mean? Let's get a little bit more of this, man, and figure it out. You know what I mean? So, the people around them don't seem to be too surprised by this. They're having a nice, cordial conversation. I will play the audio, but yeah. There's music in it, and I don't want YouTube fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there's that. You know what I mean? I don't know. We got to figure it out, man. We got to figure it out. But Lou Nell has been spotted with Al B. Sure. Y'all let me know in the comments if they're a couple, man. We're trying to figure it out right now. Let's go. Remix with Kelly Dre. You know what it is.
Wait.
This is Lou Nell right here.
Hey, hey everybody.
Comedian.
It's a beautiful day here in Marina del Rey. I'm about to come back to Vegas, but not quite yet.
Who is that? Hold up. Who just pulled? Hold up. Who just pulled up in the background on Lunel? Al B. Motherfucking Show. Get the likes up, man. This the remix with Kelly Drake. The title of this video. Oh, I didn't even read y'all the title. Oh shit. The caption on this video is "He's Mine." Hashtag Lunel. Hashtag love story. Hashtag Al B motherfucking show. Oh yeah, and this is a few little heart emojis and shit up here. A little celebration sign, you know what I'm saying? What y'all think, man? What y'all think in the comments, man? Is Lunel and Al B short? Are they dating? Are they a couple? Have those two become one? Let's find out. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let me run it back. Al B came in real smooth though on Marina Del Rey. You know what I'm saying? He suited and booted. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. I don't know. They're looking a little close to me, man. This is all, you know, new news to me. Maybe y'all already knew. This is some mind-blowing shit to me, though. You know, Lunel. Lou motherfucker, shout out to Lunel. She funnier than motherfucker. But yeah, Al B, you know, hey, listen, I grew up when Al B was doing this thing. Al B was in his prime, you know what I'm saying? Knocking them down all the time. You know, so you know, to spin through all that, and then you know, your final destination be this right here. Shit, hey, shout out to y'all. Hey, you know what I mean? If they happy, hey, more power to them. You know what I'm saying? Let's find out how happy they really is together.
It's a nice day, huh, babe?
Peace and blessings. What's good? My boo-boo kitty in the building.
Oh shit! Oh well, hold on. I gotta come back to the screen. I gotta come back for this shit. Did he just say my boo-boo kitty in the building? Hold up, boo-boo kitty. What's that? That's from Empire. That was baby name on Empire. Little light skin. Wait a minute, Al B. Wait a goddamn minute. I know you ain't comparing Lunel to boo-boo kitty that was on Empire. You gotta be fucking take them motherfucking glasses off, Al B. Never mind. I'm gonna leave this. This is the remix with Kelly J. We trying to figure out if Lunel and Al B sure is that. But damn it, Al B, that's a violation, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Shout out to the real boo boo kitty in this motherfucker because she wore that proud. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm getting off track and shit. Let's figure this shit out, man. This is the remix with Kelly Dre. Let's go.
You know what? We didn't get a chance to wish everyone a happy new year.
Happy New Year.
Blessings. It's going to be a beautiful 2026.
Yeah.
We got something coming for you, too. You already know what it is.
Oh, shit.
All,
shit. Hold up. They said they got something coming, man. What y'all think it is, man? They got something coming. Are they breaking some news right here? Is this are they trying to let us know what the play is? What's going on, man? This the remix with Kelly Dre. We trying to figure out if Lunel and Al B short dating in this motherfucker, man. Like they looking pretty motherfucking close. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let's go.
Not that we need to really clear anything up, but you know, I think that people feel I'm unworthy of your love, darling, because I love you so much, honey.
There it is. Oh shit! She just said people feel that she's unworthy of Al B. Shore's love. They got love. They got love. Whew, Al B. Don't ever compare her to Boo Boo Kitty, man. Don't ever do that shit. But let's go.
And people feel I'm unworthy of your love, darling, because I love you so much, honey.
Unworthy.
I'm gonna wipe this lipstick off.
Put my tongue all on your face.
They smooching over there.
Now, listen, let me tell you something.
Hold up. They
I have
smooching over
such
there, man.
respect.
I'm gonna wipe this lipstick off, darling, because I love you so much, honey.
Unworthy.
I'm gonna
Oh
wipe
shit.
this lipstick off.
Oh shit.
Put my tongue all on your face.
Oh damn,
Listen,
you
let
went
me tell
in
you
for
something.
another one. Man, look
I
pretty
have
apparent to me.
such respect and admiration for this woman. If you only knew the journey. You know, I know I was in a coma and all that. You calling me, talking in my ear while I was, you know, on the other side.
Yeah, there's nothing new.
Nothing new at all. I appreciate you. I honor you. I think you bees knees, aka my boo kitty in the building.
Man, don't you do
Always
that.
got
I'll be sure. God damn it. I'll be sure. I gotta put myself back on the motherfucking screen. I'll be sure. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. She ain't no motherfucking boo-boo kitty. Don't do that. This is the remix from Kelly Dre, man. Get the likes up. Get the comments up, man. We're trying to figure out if Lunel and I'll be sure have become one. It looks like it to me. Y'all let me know.
lipstick on, but
That's okay.
I don't
I'm
always
see
have
y'all
it on.
soon. We got some beautiful things coming, and I'm just so proud.
And I'm on my way back to Vegas shortly.
You doing your Vegas show?
No, I'm on vacation.
I was just wishful thinking.
No, but February 1st. I will be back.
February 1st, be there.
You keep trying to send me back to work. I'm not working yet.
You're not working yet? February 1st?
Yeah, I go back to work February 1st.
Are they dating? Let me know in the comments.
And then we got that thing to go to in February.
Okay, so we'll let them know later.
Okay.
Peace and blessings.
I'm not going to stay on long, you guys.
Mount Vernon in LA.
Oh shit. Hey, listen. Oh, that was the one. Hold on. We gotta spin it back. You know what I'm saying? Lunel and I'll be sure. Looking a little close out here, man. Looking real close, man. Is this a play? Are they playing? Is this a motherfucking play? Are they selling or promoting some shit that I don't know about? Or are they knocking them boots? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it looked like they a little close to me, man. It looked a little close. What y'all think?
And then we got that thing to go to in February.
Okay, so we'll let them know later.
Okay.
Peace and blessings.
I'm not going to stay on long, you guys.
Mount Vernon in LA.
Oh shit! There it is. I think we got all the. Let me put myself back on the motherfucking big screen. I think we got all the evidence that we need. on this one. I think we can code for this one. You know what I'm saying? For everything it seems to me, Lunel and I'll be sure. They doing something. I'm not 100% bought in. I still get the play feeling, but when you look at this, right? When you look at this,
Mount Vernon in LA.
oh shit, yeah, they fucking. I'll be sure hitting them draws, bro. It is what it is. I'll be hitting them draws. Salute to I'll be sure, man. Hey, salute to I'll be sure, man. That's how you rocking it, man. That's how you rocking it. This the remix with Kelly Dre, man. Just watching a couple videos, man. I'm gonna get into some politics and some real deep other shit later, man. You might want to sit back. You might want to roll something up too, man. Post something up. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I'm gonna break some shit down for y'all tonight, man. I was very much motivated after last night's show and after the show I did yesterday and after going on a Skull Show last night. Very much motivated to break a few things down on where we at in this politics and this economy and this society. So we'll do that a little later, man. But I'm just running through some other content. You know what I'm saying? Where I want to go with this, man. This is the remix with Kelly Dre, man. Get the likes up. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go right here, man. Let's go right here. So yeah, let's go right here. So yesterday there was a incident in Detroit, Michigan. You guys may have heard about this. You may not have heard about this, but yesterday, a man crashes his car into the Detroit motherfucking airport. Okay, so if you was at the Detroit airport yesterday, somebody tried to run your ass over with a Mercedes, basically, is what I'm saying. And we got the video, you know what I'm saying? So let's tap in with this, man. This the remix with Kelly Dre. Man crashes car into airport. You can't make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this shit.
In that bitch.
Hold on. Let's run that back. Let's run that back. They're hating on me right now. Hold on. Let's double back. Let's double back on that. Let's double back. This is the aftermath right here. This is the aftermath. This is the actual event.
In that bitch.
Car crashes into airport. That's the motherfucker that was driving it right there. That they hauling out. Motherfucker they dragging out right there.
He just drove into there?
That's the motherfucker that drove into the airport. Yeah, bro. He just drove into there. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there go the aftermath of the car.
Bro.
As you can see, it's total pandemonium, man. Somebody drove a Mercedes.
No, what I'm confused
into a
about
fucking
is
airport.
like he did the crash and just put his hands up like, yeah, I did that shit.
Yeah, I don't even, bro. Yeah. Let's fast forward past, bro. Well, I don't know what bro talking about. Somebody drives a Mercedes into a Detroit airport. Crazy work, man. You can't make this shit up, bro. Like, you cannot make this shit.
In that bitch.
Yeah. In that bitch. That's most definitely what he was. In that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Y'all gotta stop drinking so much. Y'all gotta stop drinking so much. Stop smoking that motherfucking methamphetamine. Stop hitting them lace joints and lace doobies and shit. Just live a regular fucking life, bro. Just live a regular fucking life. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's way too much goofy shit going on the internet, in real life. And, you know, I'm telling niggas get off the drugs. Get your ass off the drugs. Roll up a little straight greenery if you want to, but all that hard shit, put that shit down. Because it's making you motherfuckers spaz the fuck out here, bro. This the remix with Kelly Dre, man. We just rocking through some videos right now, man. I want to go to where I want to go with this shit, man. Let me see. Let's go. Yeah, let's go right here. Let's go right here. So, actually, yeah, let's go right here. Let's go right here, man. I'll be telling y'all, man, I'll be having so many stories I want to cover. And I got like 300-400 different videos and clips, all different, you know, shows and segments that I want to do. But for today's show, man, I think we're gonna keep it light, man. We're gonna keep it kind of light, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know where y'all rocking from too, man. What city, what state, you know what I mean? What country, you know what I mean? I got motherfuckers messaging me from all over the place, and I definitely appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with the videos and running the views up and getting my subscribes up too, man. That shit really helped blow my channel up, and I definitely appreciate that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Where I want to go, man. Oh, okay, let's go right here. So there was a story about that I covered actually a couple of days ago that about a missing, I believe she was a porn star. I think she was in the porn industry, but you know, she had some boutiques and things like that in Arizona, and her name is La Nicolette. So La Nicolette was kidnapped last week, caught on video. So I ended up covering this on
to start a podcast
on one of the shows that I did last week, and there's been an update. So I'm gonna bring this to y'all, man. This is the La Nicolette kidnapping update that was provided to us from the Mexican authorities just today, man. So this hot off the press right here, man. This the remix with Kelly Dre, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with me, man. I'm gonna most definitely tap in with you. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this though, man. Update: Mexican authorities find missing influencer from Phoenix. Yeah, I had the video.
An update tonight on the search for a Phoenix influencer missing in Mexico. Mexican authorities say she has been found alive. The Sinaloa Attorney General's office posted an update yesterday confirming they located Nicole Pardo Molina thanks to help from the public. She'd been missing since last Tuesday and was last seen in Caloocan, Sinaloa. Video allegedly captured by her purple Cybertruck appeared to show a group of men abducting the social media influencer. Pardo Molina is from Phoenix, used to operate a boutique business here too. And the city where she was reportedly kidnapped is home to the Sinaloa drug cartel. In another video now circulating online, she appeared to be reading a message saying that she has ties to the cartel. Arizona's family is now working to confirm the validity of that video.
Okay, so we have an update. It looks like she has been located. Actually, I want to run that back a little bit because it sounded like it said that she had been located, but then it also said that they found her a video of her saying that she had ties to the cartel. So I want to get a bit clearer picture on what was said on that, man. So I'm gonna double back on this a little bit. This the remix with Kelly Dre, man. Get the likes up.
Of men abducting the social media influencer. Pardo Molina is from Phoenix, used to operate a boutique business here too. And the city where she was reportedly kidnapped is home to the Sinaloa drug cartel. In another video now circulating online, she appeared to be reading a message saying that she has ties to the cartel. Arizona's family is now working to confirm the validity of that video.
Okay. So it seems like video came out saying that she has ties to the cartel, but it says that she has been located. So I would say, you know, we still need more information on that shit because I didn't see a video of her. I mean, to my knowledge, there hasn't been a video released. We just have word from Mexican authorities saying that they've seen the video, and it's a video of her saying that she had ties to the cartel, but it was a recent, I guess it was recent enough for them to say that, you know, that she is still alive. So I guess we're gonna have to continue to tap in on that, man. I don't know if if we can 100% trust just the word of the Mexican authorities. Salute to all my Mexican people out there, but you know, it's a lot of, you know, cartel corruption and then a lot of spin and a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying, games being played out that way, man. So, and I think you know, anybody who's been out there, that's lived out there, you know, would attest to that, man. So we're gonna stay tapped in with that story, man, and just see where it goes. La Nicolette was kidnapped last week, and Mexican authorities say that she has been located. There's a video of her saying that she has ties to the cartel, but you know, there hasn't been any video of them, you know, catching up with her and making sure that she's okay. So I don't know how that shit gonna end up playing out, but according to the Mexican authorities, she all right. So we're gonna stay tapped in with that, man, and just see where it goes, man. But I'm gonna move right along with this, man, because it's a few different stories that I want to get to with y'all, man. So yeah, man, it's been a crazy week, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been a crazy week as far as what's going on in the government, as far as what's going on in the streets, as far as what's going on in entertainment. And there was an update, actually. Yeah, let me bring y'all this right here, man. So there was an update on the David story. So as you guys probably have already heard, singer David's girlfriend, Celeste Rivas, I believe her name was found deceased in the back of a Tesla owned by the singer David. And from what I understand, he was out on tour, but the car was driving around his neighborhood, several different locations, and ultimately it ended up having a body in it. So there's been an arrest made in this case. And I want to bring this to y'all, man. This is the remix with Kelly Dre. We tapping in with this David situation, and the case is progressing. So let's tap in and see what's going on.
Arrested out in Montana. Let's discuss. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Okay, breaking news. We're literally jumping on right now. We're getting information as I'm recording, but TMZ has reported that a friend of singer David, somebody we've talked about a lot here on Sidebar, this guy named Neil Langston has been arrested out in Montana. Now, it seems
Neil Langston has been arrested. Friend of David, arrested in Montana. So this is Neil Langston. You can he's been in multiple videos with David. If you guys have been following the story, he pops up in the background of a lot of different videos. You know, some of the videos of him and David are very close. You know, they're definitely, you know, questionable. You know, brings questions as to what their relationship was. But that being said, David's best friend, one of his best friends, I guess, arrested in Montana.
to be for failure to report as a witness. Why is that important? It is important because, as we've been reporting, there is apparently a grand jury that has been impaneled and has been hearing evidence in connection with the death of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, who was found dead, her decomposed body found in a Tesla reportedly registered to singer David. This was back in September out in Los Angeles. And to be clear, David hasn't been charged or officially implicated in any crime, but with the reports of a grand jury, this is a flexible situation. We've always wondered what could come of that. Now, according to a representative for the Lewis and Clark County Jail, there was this warrant out for Langston's arrest. And as the information's coming out, again, we looked at the court records. It seems to be 23 years. He's 23 years old. It was originally for an unspecified warrant. So at first, while we couldn't confirm.
Okay, so he's arrested for, at first, what was thought to be an unspecified warrant. But as we get through this video, they're going to piece together a few things that I think are important. It's the remix with Kelly Dre, man. Singer David, his best friend, arrested in Montana.
Confirm exactly what it was for. TMZ reported, though, that this warrant was out of Los Angeles, and it was for failure to appear as a witness. And by the way, he's currently being held without bond. And TMZ has also reported that police in Montana have been working with LAPD's robbery homicide division. And we believe that has been the unit that has been heading up this investigation into what happened to Celeste. By the way, this jail is out in Montana, population about 70,000. The jail is in Helena. It's the capital city. It's almost 1,200 miles from LA. So we think about that. Now, why is this also important? It's important based on our past reporting, because as we previously discussed on Sidebar, TMZ reported that with this grand jury apparently being impaneled, there was a discussion, an alleged discussion outside the courtroom about an uncooperative witness. Okay, we go back to a conversation that may have happened in this.
I actually remember that. I remember hearing the coverage on that. There was reporting that there was a witness that was being uncooperative. And to my knowledge, at that time, the witness hadn't been arrested yet. So that's actually an interesting bit of information right there.
December between Deputy District Attorney Beth Silverman, who we believe may be spearheading this case, and Attorney Evan Jenis. And Jenis represents apparently both a witness, so maybe Neil Langston, and Robert Morgenroth. Now, Robert Morgenroth is apparently the head of David's touring company and a manager of his label. We previously reported that.
Right. I think this is the guy that's been issuing the statements, and this is one of the guys, another guy that's close to David and David's entourage, manager in charge of, you know, his logistics, getting moved around, his bookings and all that. So yeah, one of David's best friends has been arrested. This guy right here. Yeah, they done slapped the cuffs on his ass. So let's tap in with this man and find out if we can get any more information on what's going on with this case.
And Robert Morgenroth. Now, Robert Morgenroth is apparently the head of David's touring company and a manager of his label. We previously reported that Morgenroth has been potentially questioned, and we previously reported that Morgenroth had been questioned in front of this grand jury. Obviously, we don't know anything officially. Authorities aren't going to confirm it, but that's based a lot on the reporting, including from TMZ. So if you have an uncooperative witness, and now you have Neil Langston being arrested out in Montana, potentially for failure to appear as a witness, you put two and two together, we're starting to see what might be going on here. Now,
Right. So I think what he's insinuating is that the uncooperative witness, and this is the picture that I was talking about. Actually, damn, this is the picture that I was talking about that was pretty questionable, right? As you can see, this is David, singer David right here. And this is his friend that was arrested. Now, as you look at this picture, it just gives a weird ass, you know, zesty ass vibe to me, right? As you can see, David's hands underneath his best friend's, his best friend. I would just call it that. You know what I mean? Looks like bottles right here, you know, and so I don't know if that insinuates they was planning some spin the bottle. I don't know, but there's a bottle laying face down, pointing at David, and David's hand is underneath his friend. So what that tells us, I don't know. Could be nothing. Could be, you know, everything. Who knows? You know what I mean? We're still early in this case, but this guy right here has been arrested. So let's check in with this and see what's going on.
Neil Langston, we believe, is a friend of David. We've seen him in photos with the singer. He has posted content himself. Don't know the exact connection. We also don't know if Celeste, if he knew Celeste, if he had a relationship with Celeste of some kind. And again, we can't officially confirm that he was supposed to be testifying about, in front of this grand jury. But again, we're trying to put two and two together. I want to bring on retired Detective Commander Will Svilar to talk about this. Will, thank you so much for coming on. Again, we're still developing this. I'm still looking for breaking news as we record this. This is a big development. Your thoughts?
Well, if he's being held for a failure to appear as a witness, that's a contempt of court charge. So the charge is contempt of court. They're going to extradite him, bring him back to LA. It sounds to me like, you know, 2 and 2, like you said, the grand jury's been convened since November. So what happens then is the prosecution is presenting witness after witness, putting evidence in against a specific.
So this is Celeste Rivas. She was found deceased in the back of David's Tesla while David was on tour. Someone was driving the Tesla with her body in the back of that motherfucker. So rest in peace to her and prayers to her family as well. Want to get that out. But let's check in with this and find out what else is going on. This is the remix with Cali Dre. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me.
Specific target for, or targets for a specific charge. So bringing this guy in, this guy they probably believe has pertinent information to support this charge. And it sounds to me like the noose is starting to tighten around the offender.
If we assume that he was supposed to be testifying in front of the grand jury, and
I think
juries are kind of one
when he says that, I think that
the prosecution presenting enough evidence.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. This is my motherfucking show, man. This is the remix with Cali Dre. But hold on. Fall back with all that. So look, I think what this guy is saying is that, you know, and I don't even want to use the terminology that he used because it was a little racist coming from a white boy. But that being said, I think the pressure is starting to be put onto singer David. And so with his best friend being arrested, as you saw in the previous picture, had his hand underneath his back, they playing spin. Look like they was spin the bottle to me. But yeah. Let me know in the comments, man, what y'all think about this, man. We finna tap in a little bit more with this, man. Let's go.
The noose is starting to tighten around the offender.
If we assume that he was supposed to be testifying,
I don't like his face when he said that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that's what it is. I don't like his motherfucking face when he said that shit. Like I don't like his motherfucking face when he said what he just said. And maybe it's just my black shit kicking in, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like his motherfucking face when he said
the noose is starting to tighten around the offender.
If we assume,
no, fuck that. I don't like his motherfucking face. Let's go, man.
Assume that he was supposed to be testifying in front of the grand jury, and obviously we know grand juries are kind of one-sided. It's the prosecution presenting enough evidence to suggest, hey, can you return an indictment? First, we had thought that it was just an investigative grand jury that couldn't return an indictment. Then there was reporting, no, this is a grand jury that can return an indictment. The standard to get back an indictment is relatively low, but it's the prosecution's case. They're presenting evidence to support whatever charges they're looking for here. If we assume he's been an uncooperative witness, and we assume he's all the way in Montana, so 1,200 miles away, timeline's interesting, right? So the reporting in December of an uncooperative witness, and now in January, I wonder if they might have had trouble finding him. I don't know the circumstances of his arrest. I don't know I mean, talk to me about the cooperation. If you have LAPD now working with Montana to maybe find him, I do wonder, was there?
So there was coordination between Montana and LA, and that's how they were able to make the arrest in Montana. I believe they extradited him, or in the process of extraditing him back to Los Angeles to testify, I believe, for this grand jury.
An issue to figure out where he was.
Sure, it could have taken a while to find him, but once you swear out a warrant and you put a warrant across the database, across the country, anywhere this guy gets stopped, it's serviceable. As long as it's a good warrant, it's serviceable, and there's extradition involved, it gets served wherever he is. And you get it out there across law enforcement channels, you put it in the leads. Once it's in leads, every law enforcement agency has it. So regardless of where he went, he was eventually going to get caught. Now, they may have had some information from whatever sources that he was up in Montana, but this could be as simple as a routine traffic stop where he gets picked up on a name check.
What do you think his connection is to this case?
Okay, so that's a valuable piece of information right there for all you criminal ass motherfuckers out there, bro. They put your name in that database, all of the agencies will have it. So, yeah, man. Get your motherfucking life together, bro. That's the moral of this shit.
Friend, he's an influencer. I think the purpose of the grand jury is to try to find out what that connection is. And again, there's so many different things out there with these influencers and the YouTube. I don't know what his connection would be, but the grand jury wants to find out, and then prosecution wants to find out. And again, now you can bring him back, extradite him, make him go to the grand jury, but he could still take the fifth. Doesn't have to testify.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's some interesting information right there. So even if they bring him back, he can plead the Fifth Amendment and he doesn't have to testify. So we'll have to stay tapped in to see what he does actually. You know what I mean? If he gives up whatever information he knows, or if he pleads that good old 1, 2, 3, 4, Fifth Amendment. You know what I mean? But let's go. This is the remix with Cali Dre, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me.
This is true. He's uncooperative. What's the value? What's the value? But then again, I guess they believe if he takes the fifth, I mean, I do wonder what that would look like and what the value of it is. But by the way, you don't even know. I don't even know if he's somehow implicated in this. You don't even know. We don't even know that as well. If they're like, if he's not just a witness, but he's somehow potentially a criminal defendant. We don't know. And a lot of this is speculation because we
don't know. I agree with that. I actually agree with that. We don't know. You know what I mean? We don't know if he was a part of this crime, or if he was a witness to this crime, or if, he has nothing to do with this crime. But they damn sure did slap the cuffs on his ass in Montana. And so that lets you know right there that the authorities believe that he has some valuable information.
I don't even know what charges they're looking at. I can't officially confirm what David would be looking at if they are looking at him, because at first it was there might not be any charges other than concealment of a body. They weren't 100% sure it was a homicide. It was a murder. Reporting kind of changed on that. So again, you do wonder what his role might be.
Well, if it comes back, the medical examiner comes back that this is a homicide, changes everything. If it's a homicide, now you're looking at a murder charge. This grand jury is being presented information and evidence to support a specific charge against a specific person or persons. Could this guy be part of it? He could be, or he could just be a witness. Now, the benefit of bringing him in, if he decides he doesn't want to testify, he wants to take the fifth, well, then the judge can make him sit. The judge who issues a warrant can make him sit in jail. And, up to 30 days, you might change your mind.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. We don't know what his involvement is in this case. We have no clue of what his involvement is in this case, but the authorities believe that he has a story to tell. So they have arrested him in Montana. This is the case of David. His best friends have gotten arrested, and they're just kind of breaking down where this case is currently at. Get the likes up, man. Appreciate y'all.
That's a good point. And Montana. I wonder, they talk about what's the connection here, right? First of all, we don't know where David is. Have no idea where David is. He's been radio silent, no idea where he is. They talked about this kind of Santa Barbara trip that David may have taken and whether or not it has any connection to what happened to Celeste, because we don't have an official, let's be clear, we don't have a cause or manner of death. The medical examiner's reports have been sealed. We don't know exactly if they have a theory of when she died, where she died, how long she's been in that car. But Montana, now I wonder whether or not LAPD will have the ability to go to Montana and maybe see if there's any evidence connected to Celeste's death there, or it's just Montana's somehow connected to this guy and not anybody else.
Well, every time that my guys had warrants that got served out of state, the first thing I did was put them on a plane to wherever that warrant was served, and to see if they could get some conversation going before extradition. So,
yeah, that's a fact. I mean, if LA need to get out there, the Montana Police Department will probably work with them in any capacity that they need. So I wouldn't imagine that's an issue. We're gonna tap in with a little bit more of this, and then we'll get to the next story. But this is singer David's best friend arrested in Montana, and we're just breaking down a little bit of what's going on with this case.
I'd be really surprised if LAPD wasn't in Montana right now talking to this guy or trying to talk to this guy.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
We also have gotten word that they're going to continue to have witnesses testify, maybe even into next month. So for those who are wondering whether or not an indictment will come out or whether an indictment will come down soon, what is your theory on this? And also, by the way, do you think in a case like this where there's so much speculation and there's the possibility, when you think about what happened to Celeste, whether or not multiple people can be involved, do you think that this is a grand jury that is hearing evidence against multiple people and there would be multiple indictments or indictment containing multiple defendants at the same time?
Absolutely could well be. And I can.
Yeah, they just speculating at this point, man. But as you can see, there was a break in this case. The best friend of David was arrested in Montana, and he will be getting extradited if he has not already been extradited back to LA to answer these motherfucking questions from this grand jury that they cooking up over there, man. So we're gonna definitely stay tuned with that as well, man, and see where that goes. But it seems like they're circling in on David's, inner circle and his team. And so, yeah, we just got to let that play out, man, and see where it goes, man. But this is the remix with Cali Dry. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. I'm going to get to the next story real quick, where I want to go with this. Oh, let's go right here, man. So
police are on the hunt.
Police are on the hunt right now. Gunmen open fire near New York City school. Let's tap in with this, man. Mr. Remix with Cali Dre.
Tonight for a man they say opened fire in front of a Concourse Village school, sending one person to the hospital. News 12's Mike Lamort has the exclusive video as detectives search for the gunman.
Surveillance video showing what happened Friday afternoon in Concourse Village. It's
Concourse Village in New York, man. Gunfire erupts outside of a New York City school. Man, we got to do better, man. Cut all this bullshit out, man. Y'all got to do fucking better out here, bro.
surveillance video showing what happened Friday afternoon in Concourse Village. It started with an argument at a stop sign. Both this man in the black jacket and the woman next to him shouting at the white van before charging towards the driver. Another angle shows them chasing the car as it rounds the corner on 156th Street. The man unzipping his jacket, pulling out what police believe to be a gun. Moments later, two men hop out the white van holding what appears to be a pipe wrench.
Oh shit. So all this shit took place in front of a damn school? Man, y'all New Yorkers, bruh, y'all done lost y'all motherfucking minds, bruh. Police search for gunmen who shot a man outside of Concourse Village School.
Shows them chasing the car as it rounds the corner on 156th Street. The man unzipping his jacket, pulling out what police believe to be a gun. Moments later, two men hop out the white van holding what appears to be a pipe wrench, chasing the duo into the street where the brawl.
As you can see, yeah, there was an altercation right here before all this took place. Looks like they're having a little altercation right here in the middle of the street in front of the damn school. Right here, in front of the school, in the middle of the damn street. You can't make this shit up, man.
into the street where the brawl begins. The fight splits into two different directions. That's when police say the man in the black jacket opens fire just off camera, shooting a 37-year-old man in the stomach. First responders
Oh wow, he
say
definitely did. He
shooting
let it go. He for sure let it go, man. Hey, we're gonna spin back on that.
black jacket opens fire just off camera, shooting a 37-year-old man in the stomach. First responders say the victim brought himself to the hospital and is expected to make a full recovery tonight. This all unfolding around 3:45 in the afternoon, a time when neighbors say their Concourse Village neighborhood is quiet.
This is actually the first I'm hearing this stuff, but for the most part, everything's it's a riot around here.
The altercation which led to that shooting happened right outside.
Man, it don't seem like everything is all right out there. Bro, we got to be a little bit more fucking realistic about what's going on in our communities, bro. Because if some shit like this happened in broad daylight in the middle of a fucking school, please believe that that ain't the first time they done seen some shit around there just like that, man. It's the remix from Kelly Dre, man. Let's go.
Moments later, two men hop out the white van holding what appears to be a pipe wrench, chasing the duo into the street where the brawl begins. The fight splits into two different directions. That's when police say the man in the black jacket opens fire just off camera, shooting a 37-year-old man in the stomach. First responders say the victim brought himself to the hospital and is expected to make a full recovery tonight. This all unfolding around 3:45 in the afternoon, a time when neighbors say their Concourse Village neighborhood is quiet.
This is actually the first I'm hearing this stuff, but for the most part,
come on, brother.
Everything's
come on, bro. Bro, how many of y'all trust this motherfucker right here, bro? If this is the first that you hearing about anything like this, bro, either you got them damn headphones on and you ain't paying no motherfucking attention, or you walking around without them thick ass glasses on and you can't see shit because they get into it in the middle of the street, bro. Bro, this is the remix from Kelly Dre, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Get the likes up, man. Get the comments up. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Do y'all trust this brother right here? Do y'all trust this brother? Is this brother tapped in with what's going on the streets? You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't even fucking know anymore.
Right around here.
The altercation which led to that shooting happened right outside two schools. Students tell me they were in a lockdown.
Word to everybody. It's a school. It's a bunch of kids. People that live in this building got their kids, you know.
Kids leaving school were met with sirens and crime scene tape as detectives worked to piece together a motive behind the shooting. In Concourse Village, Mike Lamort, News 12 The Bronx.
Yeah, man. So it's going down in New York City, man. It's going down. Shit hot. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I guess we got to see if they're gonna apprehend anybody on that shit, man. But yeah, New York City, they jumping out in front of schools, getting to it right in the middle of the street, pulling the blick out and letting that motherfucker go, man, without no hesitation. So, hey, if you in New York right now, man, hey, protect your motherfucking neck, man. Protect your motherfucking neck, man. Salute to the Wu, man. Salute to Wu-Tang for that. Protect your motherfucking neck, man. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to move right along. You know what I'm saying? Let me know where y'all rocking from, too, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe to the channels, too, man. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Instagram, TikTok. I'm on YouTube, Kelly Dre, Remix with Kelly Dre. Hit that cash out for your boy for sure, man. I appreciate y'all for supporting the platform. And I'm definitely going to continue to bring y'all this good content, man. Where we going next, man? Where we going to go next with this shit? And if y'all got any stories y'all want me to cover too, man, let me know, man. Put them shits in my inbox, man, and I will definitely look into it and you know what I'm saying, shed some light on it, bring it to the forefront, break that shit down. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go, let's go right here. Yeah, let's go right here. So, Michigan man planned to rob a drug dealer, but then he got duped. And then he got killed. So let's tap in with this story, man, and see what in the hell is going on out here in these streets, bro. Like, bro, y'all gotta do better, bro. We gotta do fucking better. Michigan man planned to rob a drug dealer, got duped, killed the middleman's wife in Texas. The cops say. And so you never know, but that's what the police say.
Night of this, a Detroit man is accused of killing a woman in Texas after court records show he wasn't given the drugs that he paid for.
Yeah, that shooting happened late last year at a storage facility in Houston. Local force Khalil Maycock reviewed the documents, which suggest the killing stemmed from a plan to rob a drug supplier.
These are the documents that detail why Kip Stitz is accused of killing a woman in Houston. This document shows the state of Texas charged 57-year-old Kip Stitz from Detroit with murder. He's accused of shooting and killing.
Kip Stitz? Did they say Kip Stitz? Kip Stitz, bruh, you out here living wrong, bruh. Kip Stitz, get your shit together, bruh. Get your motherfucking shit together, Kip Stitz. This is unbelievable. This is unfucking believable.
From Detroit with murder. He's accused of shooting and killing Sherry Dawson at a storage facility in Houston last November. This is a photo from our sister station in Houston. It shows police investigating the incident that day. The reason behind the shooting relates to a drug deal where Stitz didn't receive the supplies he paid for. A man named Matthew Jasso describes himself as the common law husband of Dawson, and he says he was the middleman for Stitz. Jasso says Stitz, who was in Texas at the time, was looking to buy cocaine. So Jasso introduced the 57-year-old to a supplier. Then Jasso says Stitz told him he was going to rob the supplier. Jasso told the supplier this, and the two of them made a plan to set up Stitz. Stitz gave the middleman $125,000 for the drugs. Jasso gave that money to the supplier and was then...
Ain't that always how this shit go? Ain't that always how this shit go, man? You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. If I broke down some of the shit that I've really been through out here on these streets, man, y'all be looking at me like, how the fuck did this nigga make it? Because I just seen so many of these things that transpire, bruh, and motherfuckers be greedy out here. You know what I mean? And so, you know, if you have a plug and you introduce somebody to your plug, chances are they're gonna plot to get you and your motherfucking plug at some point, man. That's just how this shit goes, man.
Paid $10,000. However, no cocaine was ever given to Stitz. After this, Jasso told police that he heard through the streets that Stitz was looking for him. He also says his friend saw Stitz in the area 2 days before his common-law wife was killed. And on the day of that shooting, he told police he believes Stitz did it. That the document goes on to detail a warrant for phone records that show locations where Stitz was in Texas and how he returned to Detroit the day after the shooting. To get more on this case, I reached out to the Detroit Police Department. They told me they weren't involved, and to contact the Houston Police Department or U.S. Marshals. Doing a phone call with the U.S. Marshals, they said they weren't involved either. And when I contacted the Houston Police Department, they told me they couldn't provide me a mugshot for the 57-year-old, but they are still looking for him.
What?
Reporting in...
What the fuck? So they don't got no mugshot. Do anybody know who Stitz is? Do anybody know who the fuck Stitz is? Stitz out here running wild, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Robbing drug dealers, killing middlemen's wives and shit. Like, he out here getting to it. And they ain't got no record on this motherfucker, man. Ice, listen, Ice, this is the motherfucker y'all need to be looking for. I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all out here doing a whole bunch of goofy ass shit. This motherfucker right here, Stitz. This is the motherfucker y'all need to be looking for right here, man. Ain't nobody find him.
Detroit, Khalil Maycock, Local 4.
All right, and Houston police say the plan is to send out a news release with the latest on the investigation, and they tell...
Yeah. We are heard all that jazz already, man. So, yeah. We're gonna find... They ain't even got a picture of those Stitz. So I don't know how they're gonna have some updates. But if they do, by some miraculous fucking miracle, find a picture of this guy and give us an update, I will most definitely double back on this story, man. But we gonna continue, man. Some of this shit I just can't believe, bro. It just be outrageous, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. This is the remix with Kelly Dre. I'm just vibing out a little bit. How long I've been there? But okay. What I want to show? Is there anything else I want to show before I get political in this motherfucker, man? Is there anything else that I wanted to get to? Let me see. Give me 1 second, family. Give me 1 second. Get the lights up in the meantime. Get the comments up. Get the cash apps up for sure, man. That's the remix with Kelly Dre. You know what I mean? Follow the channels too, man. Twitch, TikTok. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted. Oh, actually, nah, it's one more story, actually. It's one more story that I wanted to get to, man. So actually, it's two more stories I want to get to. Man, actually, let's do this. I know it's been cold in a large part of the country, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in California, so it stay pretty fly out here. You know what I'm saying? But I have been seeing on the news that some of the country, it's been cold as fuck. Y'all going through some real shit out there, man. And so yeah, I want to get a real detailed weather report on what's going on in the South, in the Midwest, on the East Coast with this cold front, man. Because you know, I'll be watching the news and shit, man. But I watch a lot of news. I watch world news. I watch local news. I watch, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucking Spanish news. Nigga, I'm everywhere with this shit. I'm international with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But this news coverage right here, this might be the best fucking news coverage that I've ever seen in my life, man. And I'm about to bring it to y'all right here on the remix with Kelly Dre, man. So we're gonna get an update on this snowstorm. Tap in with my man. See how y'all feeling out there. Cause I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It was about 75 out this motherfucker today, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I mean, stop fucking around with that snow, man. You know what I mean? Like, stop fucking around with that real stuff. That you know, the bunnies, you know, yeah. We talk about that on the back channel, but that real snow, oh man. Come on, man. So I got a real live meteorologist in this motherfucker, man. I done tapped in with a meteorologist for y'all. I'm gonna bring y'all all kind of shit. We're gonna go all kind of different directions in this motherfucker, man. But we're gonna have fun, man. Make sure y'all pulled up, make sure y'all rolled up too. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all right for this, because yeah, they're gonna let y'all know exactly what's going on, man. This the remix with Kelly Dre. Let's get to it.
It down. We back again with a weather update, and as y'all see, it down snow. It down.
No
snow
cursing, profanity.
None of that. It's snow.
Let's go, man.
But look, we still advise everybody to stay in the house, not come outside. We don't know what the hell they over there doing.
Don't bring your ass outside.
They having damn fun though. This ain't for the black folk. This is white folk shit.
Sir, you can't say that.
Like I said, we got a lot of roads will be closed down. Because we don't supposed to be out here. I don't know why the hell they got us out here. And they got me out here with my good shoes on.
It's our job. It's our job. You're not even matching, sir.
It's our damn job. It's damn cold.
Let's go, man. We about to catch a damn
all the people that doing door there when y'all stay off the road. I know y'all need the damn money, but stay off the road. It ain't damn worth it. It ain't that. Hello?
Sir, no profanity.
Bro, I'm not cussing. What y'all? I'm not cussing. Shut up, I'm not cussing.
You are
man, come on, man.
But y'all need to come in the inside and let me do this. Y'all got us out here. Y'all got us out here doing all this. Y'all the inside
too, bro. Over there on all them local channels and all that shit. Nah, bro. This is the realest weather report that you ever gonna get in your motherfucking life, and you getting it right here on the remix with Kelly Dre, man. Let's go.
We back again with a weather update, and as y'all see, it down snow. It down.
No cursing, profanity.
None of that.
Yeah.
Snow. Well, look, we still advise everybody to stay in the house. Do not come outside.
Don't bring your ass outside.
What the hell they over there doing? They having damn fun though. This ain't for the black folk. This is white folk shit.
Sir, you can't say that.
Let's go.
Like I said, we got a lot of roads will be closed down. Because we don't supposed to be out here. I don't know why the hell they got us out here. And they got me out here with my good shoes on.
It's our job. It's our job. You're not even matching, sir.
It's our damn job. It's damn cold. We're gonna catch a damn cold. If we catch cold here, and we need all the people that doing door there when y'all stay off the road. I know y'all need a damn.
Hey, y'all stay off the road.
It ain't damn worth it. It ain't that. Hello?
Sir, no profanity.
Bro, I'm not cussing. What y'all? I'm not cussing. Tell them I'm not cussing.
You are cursing.
I'm not cussing. But y'all need to come in the inside and let me do this. Y'all got us out here. Y'all got us out here doing all this. Y'all the inside war woman.
Sir, this is our job.
I am.
They got you fucked up out there, homie.
Alright.
Come on, man.
Oh, look, all the damn jobs will be closed tomorrow and the school will be closed tomorrow. What else y'all want me to damn say?
Profanity, sir.
Courthouse will be closed
Live
tomorrow.
on the scene.
Fire station need to be open just in case. Oh, the fire station will be open. All shelters will be open to the people that need shelter. That ain't including y'all niggas though. Y'all ain't going to no damn shelter.
Sir, you cannot say that word.
What else?
You cannot say that word, sir.
Oh, shit, it got real.
I should have said that. But as y'all can see, I'm about to tell them about the damn. They see the snow in the damn. I'm not picking no damn snow up. I'm not picking no snow
Sir,
up.
would you just pick up a little bit of snow, please?
Come on, man.
I ain't even make no damn snow, man.
Sir.
These folks know how to damn snow. I'm not gonna make no damn snow, man. It's too damn cold.
There, Midwest, South. Tap in with me. Let me know, man.
All right.
I got my man on the scene right here.
But anyway, look, we want y'all to know that everybody needs to stay in like
that real me?
Huh?
Is that real me?
Damn right, it real me. Damn, so ain't fake.
Sir, I just asked a question.
It's not fake.
Let's go.
Well, like I said, we need everybody to stay in the house, and we got some snow out here, and it look real beautiful. And y'all have a good day, cause I'm off of damn work. Ain't what they want me to tell y'all to do. If y'all ain't got no gloves, play in the snow, do not touch the snow with y'all hand. It can be contagious. So
listen, they didn't talk to you. Listen, you're never in your motherfucking life gonna get a better weather report than you just got right here on the remix with Cali Dre. Never. Okay? It don't get no better than that. It don't get no motherfucking better than that, bro.
What you need to do is get you a sock. Get you a sock. This is it. That's all you need to do. Get you a sock.
So they need to get a sock.
Get a sock. This is how y'all play. This is how y'all make snowmen to play in the snow. You get a sock. If you want to do some throwing, you do it.
Are you serious? Did you just hit me?
Hey, I'm doing my damn job.
Let's go.
That's not part of the script.
Ball up and that's all you got to do.
Stick to the script, please, sir.
It is a damn script.
No, it is not. Stick to the script.
But like I said, y'all get out here and play. Make sure y'all stay comfortable. Won't nobody get sick. What you doing? Oh, that's what you want to do? Oh, that's what you want to do. Hey, cut.
Let's go, man. You ain't never, ever in your life gonna get a better weather report than you just received right here on the remix with Cali Dre, man. Let's go, man. Come on, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about, man. Let me put myself back on the screen. You ain't gonna never get a better weather report than this brother right here. Mink coat, brim hat, alligator. You know what I'm saying? What is that? Aqua blue alligators. You know what I mean? In the motherfucking snow for the people, man. That's how we do it, man. Come on, man. This is the remix with Cali Dre, man. This is how we do it over here, man. I just wanted to give y'all that weather report. I know y'all freezing y'all ass off out there in the South and the Midwest, man. I just want to let y'all know, I got y'all back, man. I got your back. Your boy got your back. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna move right along with this, man. I thought that was real funny out there when I seen it, man. And your boy did his thing, man. Shout out to him and his channel for that. E-Realist Nation, you know what I mean? That was dope. But we're gonna move right along here, man. So yeah, I wanted to get into a little bit of politics, man. Where do I want to go with this first? So I'm gonna jump around a little bit on this politics thing because I got a few things I want to talk about. But I was gonna do a detailed breakdown, but I might actually say that. Give me a little something to do tomorrow. I want to dive into what's going on in Minnesota first and foremost, man, because that's kind of the hot topic. So let's look at some videos right now. What's going on in Minnesota, and let's get some updates from out that way. This is the remix with Cali Dre, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hare. He spoke today, or I think today or yesterday. This was today. He spoke and he said people have had enough, man. People in Minnesota have had enough. And he has some comments on what needs to be done. So let's tap in with him and get the Minnesota update.
The city's police chief, Brian O'Hara. Chief, welcome to Face the Nation.
Good morning, Margaret.
What have you been able to learn about the shooting? Because we did just hear the claims by Secretary Noem and Mr. Bavino and their version of what happened. Do the videos and evidence back up their descriptions?
So unfortunately, we don't have any official information from federal law enforcement about what has happened. Even when our officers initially responded to the scene, our watch commander was not given even the most basic information that is typical in a law enforcement involved shooting, just to ensure that there is potentially no other victims.
So this is the Minneapolis shooting. This is the police chief, Brian O'Hare, saying people have had enough, and he's kind of breaking down what's been going on in Minnesota.
Since then, the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension responded to the scene at my request. They were blocked from the scene yesterday, but they have since returned to the scene and are now canvassing for additional witnesses and evidence that may be there.
So he's saying that his officers were initially blocked from the scene. Why is that? Let me know in the comments if y'all know why the Minnesota Police Department, why ICE isn't trying to work hand in hand with the Minnesota Police Department, and they're blocking them from the scene of this incident, this shooting that took place a couple of days ago.
So do I understand you saying that Minnesota has just begun its investigation today?
There were attempts yesterday to begin the investigation. I do not know what, if anything, was conducted yesterday. I do know that while they were at the scene more than once, they were not permitted to enter before the scene then was contaminated.
And for our viewers, Minnesota is a little bit different. There is this Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. That's the state agency that investigates use of force incidents. They are separate from your police force. But from what you have seen in the public space and heard from federal officials, is there any evidence that you know of that Preddy was assaulting the federal officers as the Border Patrol chief claims?
There we go. Get right to it. Let's get right to it.
Well, I've seen the videos just as thousands of people around the country have, and the videos speak for themselves. I think it's deeply...
You know what? I think when you're on TV and you in front of the nation and you say that, the videos speak for themselves, I think that feels like the right thing to say. But what I have noticed is a lot of these videos aren't self-explanatory. Right? When Renee Good got unalived by the ICE agent, there were people on both sides saying that, she was wrong and that he was wrong, right? And that's the same thing that's in this situation, right? Not everybody believes that the, man that lost his life, I think his name is Pretty or something like that. Petey, gotta look it up, but nobody believes. I mean, there's half the people believe that he was in the wrong because he had a weapon at a protest, and the other half of the people believe that the ICE agents were wrong. So for him to say that the video kind of speaks for itself, I mean, it really doesn't, man. That's why we have to have courts and things like that to help determine that, lawyers and you know what I mean. And it sucks to pay all that shit, but at the end of the day, like when the fact finding mission needs to happen, like that's how they're gonna determine it. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like the video speaks for itself, but I've heard some crazy interpretations of what people saw in that video
concerning the things that are being said. This is an individual that was a city resident. It appears that he was present, exercising his First Amendment rights to record law enforcement activity, and also exercising his Second Amendment rights to lawfully be armed in a public space in the city. So I think...
Okay, so that was another question that I think we can answer, because a lot of people were asking that. Did he have the right to have a weapon, out there during that protest? And from what, Chief Brian O'Hare is saying, he was well within his right to have that weapon out there. So that's important.
Obviously, there are serious questions that are being raised. And I think the greater issue is, even if there is an investigation that ultimately proves that at the time of the shooting, it was legally justified, I don't think that even matters at this point because there is so much outrage and concern around what is happening in the city.
What do you mean it doesn't matter at this point? You mean the situation on the ground is already, the impression is left?
People have had enough. This is the third shooting now in less than 3 weeks. The Minneapolis Police Department went the entire year last year recovering about 900 guns from the street, arresting hundreds and hundreds of violent offenders, and we didn't shoot anyone.
Okay, I think that's important, man. That's why I wanted to run this video right there. And I'm gonna pause it right there because the Minneapolis Police Department is saying that they were successfully able to remove, guns and criminals without shooting anybody. And ICE has now shot, multiple people. And so I thought that was important for him to highlight that. And coming from, him being the chief, he know the stats, he know what his police department is doing. And he's saying that they were able to successfully, take care of arresting drug dealers, getting guns off the street without shooting anybody.
Went the entire year last year recovering.
Hold on, I want to hear that again.
There is so much outrage and concern around what is happening in the city.
What do you mean it doesn't matter at this point? You mean the situation on the ground is already, the impression is left?
People have had enough. This is the third shooting now in less than 3 weeks. The Minneapolis Police Department went the entire year last year recovering about 900 guns from the street, arresting hundreds and hundreds of violent offenders, and we didn't shoot anyone.
Hundreds of violent offenders, and they didn't shoot anybody. So that tells you a lot about the training, right? That to me, that says a lot about the training of these ICE agents. What are they trained to do? Are they trained to be doing the things that they're doing? Are they trained well enough to be doing the things that they're doing? Because this chief officer here, Brian O'Hara, he's saying that his police department has been able to execute their job without shooting people. Now I have to go look at the stats on that because, we'll have to see what's going on and vet what he's saying as well. But just at taking that face value, I mean, if that's true, then it brings a lot of questions as far as, the training of these Trump Gestapo ICE agents. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm throwing it out there. It's the remix with Cali Dre. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Second American citizen that's been killed. It's the third shooting within 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
People have been speaking out, saying that this was going to happen again. And I think everyone is kind of waiting for folks on both sides to come together and just figure this thing out. This is not sustainable. This police department has only 600 police officers. We are stretched incredibly thin. This is taking an enormous toll trying to manage all of this chaos on.
Yeah, as you can see, he's pissed off. He's frustrated. And I think we got some valuable information out of that video, man. I want to get to the next video, but the police chief, he's saying basically he got 600 officers. They taking motherfuckers off the streets, taking guns out of motherfuckers' hands, and they ain't killed nobody. So, I think that's a very important detail to highlight and put out there. You know what I mean? Like the way that you do your job and the way that somebody else do their job could be the same job, but look totally different. You know what I mean? So I just want to get the shit right. That's why I cover this shit, because I think people need to have awareness and, it's important that people are shooting these videos, man. Keep your cameras ready, by the way, because those videos are powerful. You can tell somebody something with words, but when you show them with video, it just has adds color to it, brings, more feeling and meaning and emotion to it. And so, you can, quick history lesson, to be real, quick history lesson, my bad. If you think about the civil rights movement, right? The civil rights movement at the grassroots level, on the ground level, was making some progress, little by little, right? But the large share of the progress that was made in accomplishing, civil rights legislation and, and, you know, getting us further and further away from the dark history of this country. That opportunity, that moment became possible around the time that, you know, TV started becoming more popular, because once those images of what was going on at the rallies and, you know, dogs being sicked on our ancestors and our you know, our civil rights leaders, and once the water hoses and things like that started to become broadcasted across the nation, that's when the outrage came. And that's when, you know, for lack of a better word, white people in the country who may have felt one way about segregation started to change their mind, at least in that moment. And so, you know, having your phones out and videotaping and making sure that you are vigilant in capturing the injustice that you see with, you know, with these ICE agents. I mean, I guess in any situation really, but most definitely, you know, what's going on with this government. You want to document that, man. You definitely want to document it. But yeah, we're gonna move right along, man. There's a couple more videos I want to get to on this politics shit. I wanted to let's go. Where we gonna go? Where we gonna go? It's the remix with Kelly Dre. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. We're finna get political real quick. Do I want to dive into that? Yeah, nah, let's go here real quick. Let's go here. So all agents with from Pretty's shooting, I think that's how you say his name, Pretty's shooting, remain on duty but relocated out of safety concerns. So the officers that shot Mr. Pretty's, they remain on duty but relocated out of safety concerns.
All agents with, that were involved in that scene are working, not in Minneapolis, but in other locations. That's for their safety. There's this thing called doxing, and the safety of our employees is very important to us. So we're going to keep those employees safe. As far as the number of shots, the number of agents involved, that again is going to come out in the investigation. I'm not going to speculate on who did what, when they did it, how they did it, or what exactly occurred there.
We're joined now by the city's police chief, Brian O'Hara.
Y'all didn't
Chief,
even see
welcome
the
to Face the
man.
Nation.
Here, I'm fucking man. This the remix with Kelly Dre, and I didn't remix this whole
What
shit
have you been able to
the
learn?
wrong way. The wrong way. You know what I mean? We having some technical difficulties. Let me get back to this other video for y'all real quick.
All agents with, that were involved in that scene are working, not in Minneapolis, but in other locations. That's for their safety. There's this thing called doxing, and the safety of our employees is very important to us. So we're going to keep those employees safe. As far as the number of shots, the number of agents involved, that again is going to come out in the investigation. I'm not going to speculate on who did what, when they did it, how they did it, or what exactly occurred there.
We're joined now
Yeah.
by the city.
So as you can see, sounds like, you know, they got a lot to clean up over there. But those agents that were responsible for the fatal shooting of Mr. Pretty, they are still on duty, but they've been relocated for the safety concerns of the officers. How y'all feel about that? Right? How y'all feel about that? Because those officers didn't really have a whole lot of safety concerns for the individual that they unalived. But yet we are supposed to be enamored with, you know, having them relocated for their safety concerns. Like, that's the double standard of shit I be talking about, man. I just, you know, for me, it because I know politics and I know, you know, legalese, I guess I would say. And one thing you learn is just like the basics, man. Like, we don't work for these politicians. The politicians work for us. And so when you have that kind of mindset, you look at it differently, right? I'm not, you show me why you deserve to have your job, right? Every year is a performance evaluation. And that's kind of how, you know, how I look at it. A lot of people just kind of go with, you know, whatever. I don't even know what the fuck you motherfuckers are doing these days, but I can only give you how I look at the game. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, as you look at these videos, man, just kind of pay attention to you know what people are really saying, what's really going on. Let's dive a little bit into the actual ICE shooting in itself, because there's been some new videos out, and I wanted to see what they entail. This is the remix with Cali Dre, man. Get the likes up. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Just going through this politics, going through this ICE and Minnesota situation, and we're gonna break a little bit of this. So this has been a bunch of videos that have come out happen. So let's see if we can just get a clear picture, because the narrative that we're getting from the administration is that, you know, that Mr. Pretty attacked the officers and that he was, you know, on some terrorism type of stuff, and he had a gun and all this nonsense, right? All this. And if it's legitimate, the video should show that. But from everything that I've seen, it's a little far from what really happened, man. So we're gonna break this down, man, and see what it looked like. This is the remix with Cali Dre. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Let's go. Some of these videos got some. So Alex Jeffrey Pretty, an ICU nurse from Minneapolis, was killed around 9:05 a.m. at West 26th Street and Nicollet Avenue. U.S. federal agents fatally shot a 37-year-old U.S. citizen during the confrontation, and we about to break that down. Oh, this is kind of happening. Oh, here's the answer. Okay, here's why I put this video up here, because this is more of a slow-mo, right? It's more of a slow-mo. And as you can see, I'm just going to pause it right here, just off the jump. As you can see, is an ICE agent right here. He seems to be pushing whoever this protester is here. I don't know if this is Pretty or this one. It's probably this guy. But he's seen pushing. And actually, the agents, it says raw footage shows multiple ICE agents approaching Pretty during. Okay, so again, here's the slow-mo. So again, the ICE agents seem to be the aggressors in this situation. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. That's the remix with Cali Dre. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Y'all let me know what y'all see, man. Y'all let me know what y'all see. The ICE agent appears with the substance. And as Mr. Pretty here, oh, okay, I think I saw what was going on. Okay, what's going on? This is Pretty right here. He's trying to keep the ICE agent off of this guy that's on the ground. That's what it looks like to me. Video captures at least 6 ICE agents restraining Pretty, followed by a volley of 10 shots fired within seconds as Pretty lay pinned. So that's after all this. But this is the initial conflict, right? So this is like initially when it all pops off, they run it in a slow-mo. So I wanted to run this so that we could break this down. But I mean, it looks like he's trying to protect another protester from being harassed by ICE. That's what it looks like to me. Let's go. Tear gas, and right about here, it looks like he's trying to get the protester off the ground. That's really what he's doing. I don't know if you guys can see that. Is there a way I can zoom in on this? I gotta read this StreamYard tutorial. But either way, it looks like he's just trying to get the protester off the ground that was being harassed by ICE. Already said. Okay. However, footage shows Pretty holding a phone, not a weapon, before being pepper sprayed and tackled. So, I mean, I didn't see a weapon at all in this first video. I mean, I didn't see a weapon. Let me know. I don't see it. And this is the slow-mo video right here. That's why I like watching this one, because you can see in slow-mo exactly what's going on. Like, a lot of the videos I've seen have been very much, now you can see right here. I see it. Okay, the video starts with him being pushed. If this is him right here, the video starts with him being pushed by the ICE agent. That's what this video is showing me. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. But I'm gonna run this a little bit. Y'all let me know. Yeah, I'm gonna run that back one more time. I like this slow. It just gives you. Okay, get the likes up, man. So we just breaking down a little bit of this video. I didn't see a weapon. We got the slow-mo angle. And let's see what's in the video. This just looks like some other stuff. So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I mean, it didn't look like the video starts with Pretty getting shoved by the ICE agent. That's the first part of the video that I saw. So we got a couple more videos here I want to look at. This is the remix with Kelly Dre. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Like, we ain't going to go on no random order. Just open these up. So okay, so this is the very beginning. So there was just a regular pedestrian that was driving by, and he captured some video on his phone of the incident before it happened. And so this is the video showing the confrontation leading up to the fatal shooting in Minneapolis. Get the likes up, get the hypes up. Tap in with your boy, man. It's the remix with Kelly Dre. Okay, so this is the very beginning. There's a guy stuck in traffic. Looks like he's here, hold on, I want to hear what he's saying right here. Look like he's just driving by.
Yeah, unroll your windows. No, you're just right inside.
Okay, hold on. Let me pause it right there. So as you can see, the ICE agent, again, is initiating the contact. He's initiating, you know, the altercation, man. Right there. This is the very beginning of this video. It seems like they're both having an altercation right now, or they're both just kind of talking, but I can't. I'm gonna try to slow it down a little bit. Hold on, damn it. Here, y'all gotta work with me a little bit, man, because actually, let me see if I could do this. Hold on, give me 1 second, man, because I want to see if I can slow-mo this a little bit. I think I can. Yeah, playback speed, let's do like 50%. All right. So we're gonna try to slow this down and see if we can see who is initiating what. Okay. So it looks like the ICE agents are walking toward Mr. Pretty. I mean, one of them, it looks like he's talking to him already. Okay, there we go. So yeah, the ICE agent begins to push him back. As you can see, we slowed it down a little bit. The ICE agent begins first contact, it looks like. So he's already pushing him back. So that's why Pretty is looking down, because he's got his hand on him and he starts pushing him right there. So I don't know if Pretty ever made contact with the officer or anything like that. It doesn't seem like it really. But the ICE agent, he had both hands on him at first. So he's pushing him with one hand, but right here he's got both hands. So that's why I couldn't see the other. He's got both hands on him right here. So the ICE agent is initiating the contact. So he's pushing him back, and Pretty's, basically standing his ground. He's pushing him back into the ice. Okay, so what y'all think about that, man? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. This is the initial video that was shot before the altercation took place in Minnesota. Rest in peace to Mr. Pretty, and prayers up to his family, man.
Yeah, unroll your windows.
Okay, so we can see the ICE agents initiating the contact. Right here, he's got both hands on him. It seems like Pretty is just trying to videotape. He's got a camera in this hand, and he's got this hand up. So I can see his other hand right here. It doesn't look like he got anything in his hand. I'm sure if he had a gun in his hand at this point, he would have already been shot. So it doesn't look like he has a weapon in this video. Looks like he has a camera right here. I can see the camera. Yeah, that one. Let's freeze it right there. See if that gives us a little better look. Okay, so I can see the camera in this hand. It doesn't look like he has anything in his hand. ICE agent still kind of pushing him back. I mean, because I hear a lot of people saying that, and I hear the administration saying that Pretty was the initiator. He was, charging officers with a weapon. Is that what you guys see in this video? Is that what this looks like? Okay, he's looking back. It looks like he's looking back, trying not to fall in the damn snow. What it look like to me. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know in the comments, man. Yeah. So, again, we watched two videos, and they both seem to show the ICE agents, initiating this incident. So let's see what we got on this video. It's the remix with Kelly Joe. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Okay, so here's another slow motion video. This is after the incident is already going down. And as you can see, there's multiple ICE agents trying to I still got it on slow mo. I'm high. Still got this motherfucker on slow mo. Yeah, that's why we slowed it down. That's good though. I want to get a slow mo look at it. Because as you can see, there are multiple agents here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 agents. And it seems like Pretty's on the ground. And so, again, if you guys got him on the ground 6-on-1, what was the need to shoot him? Well, this is the moment when it looks like the officer starts shooting. So let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. Because as I'm looking at it in the slow-mo, I mean, Okay, so that look, this ICE agent is throwing punches, right? Are they trying to detain him or are they trying to beat him? Are they trying to beat him? Because this ICE agent right here is throwing punches. This guy's punching him. He's gonna throw a punch right there. Here, let me round it back. He's gonna throw a punch right there. Boom. You see him throw a punch right there. He's punching him. This guy right here. This guy right here. This green arm right here. He's throwing punches. So are they trying to arrest and detain him, or are they trying to beat the shit out of him? My question. I mean, look, he's punching him. Looks like he's punching him in his face. This is the moment everybody starts backing up. So it looks, I'm assuming that a weapon is being drawn because everybody starts to back up at this point. That's when the first shot is fired. So yeah, that's when the officer draws his weapon and begins to shoot. But prior to that, there's 6, 7, 8, 9 ICE agents that are attacking this man, for lack of a better word. I mean, this guy is clearly throwing punches. Hitting him. It looks like he's hitting him in his face. Let me run that back one more time. Yeah. Oh yeah. So they're definitely attacking him. I mean, they're not arresting him. They're attacking him. They're attacking him. You can see in the slow-mo. This ICE agent right here is punching him. They're not trying to arrest him. You just saw in the other video, they were spraying tear gas in their face, in the protester's face, and Pretty was trying to protect the other protester from getting harassed and sprayed by ICE. And as you can see in this slow-mo video, this ICE agent right here in the green starts throwing punches. Let me go back. I want to be clear about this shit. I don't like speculation. I don't like spin. I don't like bullshit. So I'm gonna run it back and see if I can see what's going on. As you can see, they have them detained. This is the moment when the shots rang. I'm trying to get a good, clear picture of what was the need to. You're already beating them this. You're already beating them this shit. Like, I don't understand what's going on. As you can see, like this guy right here starts throwing punches. Why does it keep? Okay. I'm trying to just get the clear view of this because here, let me speed it up. Maybe not. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Because I'm trying to stop it at a certain point. And it's not going to fuck. I'm telling you. So this is the remix with Kelly Drake, man. I need you to do what the fuck I'm telling you to do, man. Get the likes up, man. We're just running through this video right now. Video shows the ICE agent shooting. I slowed it down a little bit, trying to see if I can get it to make sense of this whole shit. See, I mean, as they start scattering, was there a need to shoot? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It looks like they're whooping his motherfucking ass, man. Like that's what it looks like to me. It looked like they whooping his motherfucking ass. He's trying not to get his ass whooped, and then somebody shot him. You know what it looks like to me. But y'all tell me. Let me know in the comments, man. I'm trying to slow it down. I don't know if my internet going. Oh, there we go. There we go. See, you see this guy right here? He's throwing punches. This guy right here is throwing punches. He's throwing punches. He's punching him in his face or in his head, or he's punching the shit out of him. So again, was this a detainment? Was this an arrest? Because I saw tear gas being sprayed. I see ICE agents trying to whoop this man's ass. Right there. This guy right here. He's throwing punches. He's punching. It's clear as day. So y'all let me know in the comments, man. Again, the narrative that the administration is running is that, you know, that Pretty was the aggressor in this situation. But in all the videos I just showed y'all and the videos we've just watched, that's not what I saw. That's That's not an accurate statement. I'm trying to just get a little more clarity on this whole situation. Man. Well, this is the aftermath of the situation. I'm gonna try to run this back one more time. See if we can get more information. But I mean, to me, it seems like they were whooping this man's ass. Clearly, this guy's punching him in the ear, and somebody shot him. So let me know in the comments, man, how y'all feel about that. I'm just running through some video, trying to get to the bottom of this Minnesota situation, man, and because I'm hearing a lot of conflicting things from people, depending on which side of the aisle you're on, you know, for the most part. But you know, video don't lie, man. That's why I like watching the video, because it don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the video don't motherfucking lie. Get the likes up, get the hikes up. It's the remix with Kelly Dre, man. There is a hype button. I don't know if I got one yet. You may have to have a certain tier, but if I got a hype button, hype my shit the fuck up. Share my videos, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. This is the remix with Kelly Dre, man. Let's go. We're just going through these videos, man. Let's see what this is talking about. Trying to get to the bottom of this.
Cell phone video shows the
ICE
moments
situation.
leading up to the shooting. A federal agent pushes a person to the ground and pepper sprays them. Then more officers converge and wrestle a man to the ground, appearing to hit him before at least one agent opens fire and kills the man. The backlash was swift. Law enforcement officers used pepper balls and flashbangs against protesters gathered at the scene.
It's actually hard to breathe right now. It's both a combination of the pepper spray that was used by agents to disperse the crowd where that shooting took place and the literal dumpster fire that is spewing black smoke into the street.
I didn't know him. Ella Brettenfeld was among the protesters.
The system isn't working. It's killing people on our streets. It's killing our neighbors. It's injuring people. It's traumatizing children.
An outraged Governor Tim Walz said the federal government cannot be trusted to lead this investigation.
Thank God we have been.
How y'all feel about that? Do y'all think the federal government can be trusted to lead this investigation? Do y'all think the federal government should be in Minnesota? Do you believe the federal government's narrative of this incident and the previous incident that took place? Because there was I'll say, an alternative narrative from the administration on the Renee Good shooting. Their version of what happened in the events of that incident, to me, again, did not match the video that I saw. And so here we have another case of
video, because according to DHS, these 7 heroic guys took an onslaught of a battalion against them or something. It's nonsense, people. It is nonsense and it's lies.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem claimed, without offering evidence, that the victim was responsible for the confrontation.
He wasn't there to peacefully protest. He was there.
Less, you know, words matter, man. And that's one thing I am very like my ear. You know what I mean? I got a music ear, man. I used to write a lot of lyrics. I write a lot of poetry, write a lot of different things y'all wouldn't expect, right? But words, you know, when I hear words put together in a certain way, it just paints a certain picture. So I want to run back what was just said right here.
Lies.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem claimed, without offering evidence, that the victim was responsible for the
Okay, Kristi Noem claimed, without offering evidence, that the victim was responsible. So let that sink in y'all mental real quick. You know what I'm saying? We have Department of Homeland Security, federal government agency, offering zero evidence, but coming to a conclusion that the victim was responsible for this. That's where we at in America, man. That's why I'm doing this show. That's why y'all looking at my motherfucking face right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just not with the spin. I'm not with the bullshit. I'm about the real shit. You know what I mean? The more time you spend on the bullshit, the less time you got for the real shit, man. And if somebody's trying to run you around a bunch of bullshit, it's to throw you off of what their true mission and intentions is. And that's a fact. And so I'm just smart enough to know that, man. And I, will try to illustrate that the best way I can. But that's a part of the reason why I started the show, and I appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm just going through this video right now and trying to figure out, what's going on in America.
Confrontation.
He wasn't there to peacefully protest. He was there to perpetuate violence.
The Department of Homeland Security claims the man approached officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun and violently resisted arrest. CBS News has identified the man as 37-year-old Alex Peretti.
Let me stop the video right here. Is that what you guys saw? Let me rewind that. Let me rewind that. Because again, words matter, right? The way you say something, two people could say the same thing and get a totally different meaning from it, right? And man, let me put myself on the big screen real quick, man. Let me put myself on the big screen. This is one of the big screen type moments right here. You know what I'm saying? Words matter. You know what I mean? Words matter, man. And how you say something can affect, a situation going positively or negatively, right? I did this exercise, man, when I was a kid and coming up in school, where the teacher, and y'all let me know in the comments if y'all ever did this shit, right? But I still remember this shit to this day. This is how impactful it was in my communication, journey. You know what I mean? But I was in class, man, and I had to been probably like 3rd or 4th grade or something like that. And my teacher lines up everybody in the class, right? Everybody, long straight line. It's probably about 20, 25 of us. And the teacher was at one end, and then she lined the students up all next to her. So we all standing side by side, shoulder to shoulder. And the teacher said, I'm going to say 2 or 3 words, actually maybe 2 words. And I want everybody to repeat the word, but I'm going to whisper it. I'm going to whisper it in your ear. And then you whisper it to the next person. And then you whisper it to the next person, and so on, right? And so by the time we got to the end of that line, man, them words changed 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different times, bro. Like she told us what it was. I think she said apple and spoon. And by the time we got to the end of it, it was Power Ranger and chocolate chip cookies. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, man, like, you got to pay attention on how people are spinning what they're saying, like how, their wordplay, right? And how they're describing shit. And I'm very keen on that kind of shit, man. Like if you guys pay attention, I'm gonna give y'all the game of just what I do on these on the platforms y'all see me on, right? I sit back, man, and I just let people speak. I just let people talk, right? Because they're gonna tell you exactly where their heart is, and they're gonna tell you exactly what their intentions is. They may not even mean to. They may not even know they're doing it. But if you just sit back and listen, you can find out a whole lot about a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I try to do. I let people get their shit off, but then the words that they use, how they use the words, I can tell where they're getting their information from. I can tell who they've been listening to. I can tell what level of education they have. I can tell what they know and what they don't know in a lot of different instances. You know what I mean? And that's that's just some shit I've always been able to do. But I say all that to say, man, just pay attention to how, things are being spun. You know what I mean? Pay attention when you're listening to anybody. When you listen to me, when you listen to any news article or publication, pay attention to how they're spinning it, right? And always ask yourself, what's their agenda? Like who benefits from hearing this? Like, you know what I mean? Or is this a true honest story? Is this opinion? Is it filled with someone's opinion? You know what I mean? Is it filled with somebody else's some shit they didn't pull it out there? So, I'm always like in a search for that. So that's why I always vet information, right? If I find something, find good videos for y'all, I'll try to find 2 or 3 videos that are kind of saying the same thing. And that's just called good sourcing, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, words matter, man. And so always pay attention to how things are being spun, because I'm noticing that the administration is definitely using words that are contradictory to what most people are saying on these videos, man. Mr. Remix with Cali Dre. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man.
semi-automatic handgun and violently resisted arrest. CBS News has identified the man as 37-year-old Alex Peretti, a Minneapolis resident and an American citizen. Minneapolis police say he had a valid permit to carry a gun.
This is just the latest in a string of incidents that have sparked outrage and intense scrutiny into federal tactics, including the detention of at least 2 young children. And much like the case of Renee Good, the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension say they are being blocked from this investigation.
Okay, so the Minnesota Criminal Bureau. What? Hold on. Let's double back, man. Hold on. I'm a little wavy right now. Hold on. The Minnesota. So we already heard the police chief say that his officers were barred from the investigation, and it looks like this other government entity was not let into the investigation as well. Let's double back on that. I want to hear exactly what that is so we can get accurate information.
And much like the case of Renee Good, the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension say they are being blocked from this investigation.
Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension is also being blocked. So that's interesting, man. I mean, what happened to transparency? Wasn't it? Let me get back to the motherfucking big screen real quick. What happened to transparency, man? Wasn't a part of this whole Donald Trump wave about draining the swamp and transparency and all that shit? You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, Minnesota officers aren't being allotted that transparency. And the Minnesota Bureau of Crime and whatever they talking about, they wasn't in the loop either. And so, you know, again, man, I gotta ask yourself why. You know what I mean? You always gotta ask yourself why, man. I appreciate you. What else we got up here? I'm just going through these.
He was just walking and they just surrounded
to see if I can find any shred of evidence that corroborates what the administration is saying. That's it. That's really the purpose of this segment of the show, is to try to find out what the fuck is Kristi Noem talking about and what they smoking up there at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. This is the remix with Kelly Dre, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking.
He slipped on the ice and they started tussling with him, and then they hit him in the head with the canister. And then he started tussling with him, and then they shot him. They just killed him right there. He was unarmed. He was just walking. He didn't have no gun or nothing and stuff. You know, he was just dead. And and I got the video right here to show it.
Well, this is the video live on the scene. So as you can see, the ICE agent pulls his weapon out. For some reason, he draws his weapon right here. Now, it looks like they have pretty subdued. I mean, the other video you guys just saw, the slow-mo, it looked like they was whooping his motherfucking ass. I'll be honest with y'all. It looked like they was whooping his motherfucking ass. The elbows, timbos, all that shit. And so... lights.
Oh, he was walking and stuff, and then the ICE just jumped out of nowhere and just started tackling and tussling with him. He was just walking and they just surrounded and he slipped on the ice and they started tussling with him, and then they hit him in the head with the canister. And then he started tussling with him, and then they shot him. They just killed him right there. He was
this is a witness.
He was just walking. He didn't have no gun or nothing and stuff. You know, he was just dead. And and I got the video right here to show it.
So
yes, they shot him on the ground.
Video for motherfucking sale. Nah, bruh. That shit out everywhere now. Your little video, you keep that shit. Listen, we appreciate you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, giving up the game. But ain't nobody buying that motherfucking video. But listen, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. I'm just going through the video trying to find anything that substantiates what Kristi Noem and the administration is talking about, man. And to this point, I have been unable to do so. But y'all, maybe y'all saw something. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm full of shit, if I'm wrong, let me know. TikTok MAGA Mob. When I cut this shit up, hey, I'm gonna be on y'all motherfucking ass. Y'all already know. You know what I mean? Read the bottom of the screen. Please feel free to hate on me. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all seen, man. Like I'm still trying to find any shred of evidence that shows what the hell the administration's talking about. Yeah, I wanted to show y'all this too, man. So
Lehigh County, and
not everybody is just allowing ICE to do whatever the fuck they want to do, right? Some entities in the government are fighting back. They fighting back. And here's how, right? Here's how. Pennsylvania evicts ICE agents from offices after they failing to pay their motherfucking rent, man. Let's go, man. This is the remix with Kelly Drake. This is how you do it right here, man.
Lehigh County in Pennsylvania has decided that they've had just about enough of ICE, and they have officially evicted them from their local field offices in that one county in Pennsylvania. But they did it not just because of the terrorism that ICE is causing around the country. They also did it because apparently the Department of Homeland Security hasn't been paying the bills for the office that they have been renting, and they now owe roughly $100,000 in back rent.
Yo, we need that back end, man. We need that motherfucking back end, Donald Trump. It's time to break bread, my nigga. Separate mine from yours. You know what I'm saying? Pronto. You know what I mean? Put it in my pocket. You know what I mean? That's what Pennsylvania is saying. You know what I mean? That ain't me. That's Pennsylvania. They saying that shit. They want their motherfucking money.
Here's a statement put out by Lehigh County Executive Josh Siegel. Siegel said, quote, "The department's failure to pay rent, combined with DHS's national reputation for recklessness, chaos, and public disorder, warrants ending any relationship with the county. We will not accept their blood money. The county will take all necessary steps to enforce the lease termination and protect the interests of Lehigh County."
Listen, I'm going to give y'all the short version. Lehigh County executives are saying, we want our motherfucking money, bruh. Let me get to the big screen real quick. Lehigh County ain't fucking around. Lehigh County want their motherfucking bread. You know what I'm saying? Please believe that. I just had to throw that out there. Trump, just in case you thought you was going to get away with not paying this shit, Lehigh County want their motherfucking bread, man. Let's go.
Residents, he said that DHS should consider themselves evicted. Everything about that statement is perfect. We will not accept their blood money. So even if they wanted to pay us that rent, we're not going to accept it. Now, Lehigh County controller,
hey, so this is the Lehigh County executive, right? Josh Siegel. Josh Siegel said, we don't even want y'all bread. Y'all got to get the fuck up out of here, ICE. Y'all got to get the fuck up out of here. DHS, y'all can't rent from us no more. All right?
by the name of Mark Pinsley, he kind of thinks differently.
Yeah, Mark Pinsley. So Mark Pinsley said a little something else.
He thinks, okay, they need to pay us the money, but also get the hell out of here.
Mark Pinsley said, we want our motherfucking money, but then y'all got to get the fuck out. Yeah, look, Lehigh County Executive Josh Siegel says, we will not accept your blood money. No. Okay? The motherfucker that's collecting the bread, the controller, he want that money. He wants y'all to get the money.
Pinsley said this: I think the county should be unequivocal and tell ICE, pay your bills, pack your shit, and get the hell out.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't even know which statement I like more. Because they're both saying the same thing, other than, of course, the money issue. But your city is owed, your county is owed the money. Take the money. And if you don't want to use it for anything else, use it to, fund homeless shelters. Use it for orphan children. Use it for any kind of charity that you want. But yes, do take the money. I do think firmly you should take the money. But
Yeah,
this is how
take
you
the
fight
motherfucking
back.
money. Hey, listen. Let me get back to the base screen. Listen, take the motherfucking money, bro. Take the bread, but stand on your 10 too. And tell them to get the fuck out of it. You don't want to rent to them because that's gonna force DHS to have to rent from a private renter. You know what I mean? A private landlord, and it's gonna cost a little bit more bread. So shit, they want to play hardball back with their ass, man. Not everybody going for this bullshit. You know what I mean? And that's just the reality of the day.
This is how you fight back at the local level. And they absolutely have the authority to do that. They're not saying ICE has to leave the county completely. No, ICE can stay there. They can go rent another building if they want from a private entity, but that's probably going to cost you more money.
There you
And
go.
seeing as how you haven't been paying your bills, it seems like maybe you don't have the money to pay your bills, even though Congress just gave you more money than ever before in history in the one big beautiful bill passed last summer. So I don't know why you're not paying your bills. But we do know that not paying bills is, of course, on par with Donald Trump running things because he famously didn't pay a lot of people throughout his years in the Trump organization and was subsequently sued repeatedly for refusing to pay contractors. So the fact that his government is effectively doing the same thing might actually be the least surprising thing that we have ever heard, even though they...
Yeah, that's a fact. So I think y'all kind of get the gist of that shit, man. You know what I mean? Lehigh County, they want their motherfucking bread, man. You know what I'm saying? Lehigh County, they're not fucking around. They want their bread, man. Where we going with this thing, man? Let me see. This is the remix with Cali Dre, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. We just getting to a couple of these Minnesota videos, man. Was there anything else I wanted to show y'all on this, man? Let me see. Get the likes up in the meantime, in between time. You know what I mean? Let me know where y'all tapping in from, too. You know what I'm saying? Get the comments up as well, man. What's up with y'all, man? Hey, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. I'm on all that, man. Cali Dre, the remix with Cali Dre. Let's watch this video right here, man. So
now at 5, a violent...
immigration agents clash with Anaheim auto shop workers. So let's check in with this and see what this is all about.
Confrontation between federal agents and a worker in Anaheim caught on video. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Rudabeh Shabazi.
And I'm Juan Fernandez. Pat Harvey is on assignment tonight.
Witnesses say the employee was shoved and detained, but later released.
CBS LA's Jeff Nguyen has the video and spoke with the man who shot it.
Not again. Cell phone video capturing the chaos as federal officers swoop in on an Anaheim car wash Sunday afternoon. Then, a few minutes later,
Oh my God, I took my employee.
manager James Perry records officers taking a worker from an oil change business on the property into custody. Perry says the moment Customs and Border Patrol officers showed up, he pointed to the signs on the property that say officers need a judicial warrant to enter.
We told him multiple times, hey, your guys are trespassing.
Another camera captures an exchange between management and the officers.
Where's your warrant? Step back.
Omar is one of the workers here. This camera also capturing some of the physical confrontations.
Hey, relax. Some of them were very hostile and very aggressive for no real reason.
After one of the workers was detained, the crowd erupted.
He's a U.S. citizen.
He's a U.S. citizen.
He is not a legal alien. He's not an immigrant. This is not right.
Obviously, they got a job to do, and
Yeah. American citizens, man, getting hemmed up by ICE. And again, for all the people that I see championing these actions, man, when I look at videos of people on the scene, they not championing this shit. They not happy with this shit. They not in support of it. So yeah, man. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think.
I respect it, but at the end of the day, we're just car wash workers and not We're not no criminals.
Perry's camera captures one officer pushing multiple people as the worker was being placed.
We just
in
motherfucking car wash workers, bruh. We just trying to wash cars, put some bread on the table, man. Get your shit squeaky clean, shining, you know what I'm saying? So you can hit the streets. And y'all ain't fucking with us. Get the lights up, man. Hey, listen. Is this the kind of America y'all happy with, bro? Are y'all proud of this shit? Is this, you know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments, man.
The man was eventually released about 20 minutes later.
He was injured on his arms, as well as his back. I believe his leg was also pretty scraped up.
Over text messaging, the man who was detained says that he was cited for assault, but his court date has not been set. We have reached out to the Department of Homeland Security for comment, but we are still waiting to hear back. Reporting in Anaheim, Jeff Nguyen, CBS LA.
Yeah. So again, man, let's get back to this. How y'all feel about this, man? You know what I mean? How y'all feel about this? Are y'all happy with y'all seeing in the country, man? If y'all is, tap in with me. Let me know. You know what I mean? But to me, looks a little bit, you know, a little fascist, a little dictatorish, a little over excessive, chaotic, ass backwards. Shit. I mean, I got a million of them. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Shit. You know what I mean? Last video I wanted to tap in with. I definitely appreciate y'all for rocking. How long we been in here, man? Damn, it's over 2 hours. Yeah, is that the last video? I was gonna get into Donald Trump. And I know that's the title of the video, but I've been in here for a minute, man. I may actually just say that for tomorrow. But that being said, man, it's the remix with Kelly Dry. I appreciate y'all for rocking. I am gonna go live tomorrow because I wanted to try to highlight some things. You know, going on these panels, man, it really gives me a chance to see where people at in different parts of the country, you know what I mean? And like kind of feel that vibe and just peep out where they at politically, where they at on different issues and shit. And so I've been doing that for a minute, man. And, you know, people that know me from the different panels, man, I wasn't even really cammering up like that. I wasn't showing my face, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I was just really about trying to, you know, get the good information to the people. But at this point, like, it's just been so many things that's going on. I felt like, man, let me get out here and just start a platform and start a channel and just try to open up awareness myself, man, because I think that, you know, I think it's important, man, to just stand behind what you're talking about and put your face on it, put your name on it if that's how you really feel it. And so that's the type of motherfucker I am, man. And you know, at the end of the day, you know, I just think, man, we got to do better as people, man. We gotta really do it though. Like everybody, like we were on the show last night, man. We talking about everybody talking about, oh, we got to come together. We got to come together. But you're also saying, oh, this isn't our fight. Black people, this isn't our fight. What y'all think about that? Let me know in the comments. Black people, do y'all think that what's going on right now with ICE in the country, do y'all think that this is a fight that we should be engaging in? Let me know. Yes or no, man. But you know, I believe that if you don't like what you're seeing on your TV screen, get off your ass and do something about it. That's firmly what I believe. Figure out a way to be a part of the solution and not sit on the sideline complaining or be a part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, it'd be a lot of shit I'll be wanting to talk about, man. And I don't be necessarily having the time when I'm on a panel with like 10 people, you know what I mean? But, you know, some of the things that we covered last night, it was just mind blowing to see that people actually were making excuses for the ICE agent and saying that, oh, he shouldn't have had his gun out there. When I just heard the chief of police say in the interview that he was well within his right to have his gun on him at the protest. And that's the chief of the Minnesota Police Department. So again, you have to, when you hear information, when you're taking in information, when you're trying to fact check, when you're trying to figure out what's going on, right? You know, you have to always listen to what people are saying, how they're saying it, and you know, try to figure out the best you can where that's coming from. You know what I mean? Because if you can do that, it just gives you a clear insight on what their motive is, on what their angle is, on why they are feeding you the bullshit they're feeding you. You know what I mean? And so, you know, that's just kind of how I see this shit. I'm hearing inconsistent messaging coming from the administration about American citizens being murdered by federal agents. One of which was a black man in Los Angeles, Keith Porter. R.I.P. to that man and his family. And you know, prayers up to his family, man. But I heard a lot of black people saying last night, like, oh yeah, we need to come together. But we already have lost a black man to this ICE situation. Ain't nobody coming together. We spent the whole goddamn night arguing last night. Right. And so a lot of this shit, I really be with it. Like if we gonna protest, I'm gonna be out there with the sign. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we gonna go to Congress, I'm gonna be there. But I expect you motherfuckers to show up too. and it'd be a lot of talk, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, shit, if we just gonna talk, I'll start this motherfucking podcast. I could talk all day. You know what I'm saying? But you know, so hopefully, man, I like I said, my goal is just to try to bring people good information, inspire good dialogue, man. We ain't gonna always agree, you know what I mean? That ain't what this country is about. Democracy ain't about everybody kumbaya and shit, man. It's just about participating and you know, fighting for what you believe in, you know what I mean? And so you know, that's the importance of rights. That's the importance of what we have here in this country that's different from other countries. That's why other countries are climbing walls trying to get over here. It's not because we got good weed. You know what I'm saying? It's because we have freedoms and rights and things that other countries are not afforded. And so y'all gotta take that shit seriously, man. That be the shit that really like bothers me. It's just like people really are willing to give up their rights. I have a, and man, Bayou Black, I'm putting your ass on the spot right now. Fuck it. I hope you watching, motherfucker. You better be supporting the channel. But we in the back channel, and I heard Bayou Black, and I probably shouldn't do this, but it is what it is, and it came out already. I can't edit it. We live, motherfucker. So my bad. But we was on a back channel, man, trying to prep for like a live show we was putting together, and we going deep, you know, we're going back and forth. He on the right side, I'm you know, on this left side, I suppose. But he said he wants Trump to become a dictator. He doesn't mind Trump being a dictator. And that shit blew me away. He a military veteran. Shit blew me away. Because that's not American. That's not American. Again, Black people, our relationship with America is most definitely complicated. It's most definitely, you know, filled with a lot of different emotions and a lot of different experiences that we've had in this country. But I will say this. As far as us being able to kind of do what we want to do without nobody having a real foot on our neck, I think we've passed that point. You know what I'm saying? I think the civil rights movement and all that was like the last of a real boot on your fucking neck. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas go through shit all the time. It's all kind of bullshit going on out there. And I'm not minimizing the struggle of today, but we ain't going through the same shit they was going through. I think we can agree on that. And so I'm just like, man, I just was blown away when I heard him say that. And that's not American. You know what I'm saying? That's not American. I'm gonna do a show probably tomorrow, man. I've been doing some research on Donald Trump's finances. We hear all this shit about draining the swamp, right? And he's supposed to be draining the swamp and all this shit, but you know, he's profited substantially just from being president. And before he was president, a lot, you know, his businesses were failing. There was a question in his first term whether he was even at billionaire level and that billionaire status, man. You know what I'm saying? And so I was digging into some shit today, man, as far as like the financials and how much Donald Trump has profited since he's been in office, which is illegal, by the way, based on the emoluments clause. As a matter of fact, while I got y'all in here, man, let me just pull it out. So the emoluments clause, man, you know what I mean? I like to show people better than I could tell them, you know what I'm saying? But the emoluments clause is basically a clause that, well, I'll just read it to y'all, man. Here, let me put this up on stage real quick. So I like to be accurate with my shit, you feel me? It's the remix with Kelly Dre. I'm just vibing out, man, chopping it up with the people, man. Hope y'all feeling what I'm talking about, man. But so look, I don't know if y'all could read this. Let me put it on the big screen. So the emoluments clause. Emoluments clauses are U.S. constitutional provisions designed to prevent corruption and foreign influence by prohibiting federal officials from accepting gifts, titles, or financial benefits from foreign or domestic governments without congressional consent. They are to ensure officials, particularly the president, remain loyal solely to the United States. The key aspects of this, right? And this is where I want y'all to kind of zone in. The key aspects. Foreign emoluments clause prohibits any person holding any office of prohibits any person holding any office of profit or trust in the federal government from accepting any present, emolument, office, or title of any kind, whatever, from any king, prince, or foreign state without the consent of Congress. Now, this is where it gets interesting, right? The domestic emoluments clause, Article 2, Section 1, Clause 7, specifically forbids the president from receiving any emolument from the United States or any state beyond their established salary while in office. The clauses are intended to prevent bribery, undue foreign influence, and corruption. They ensure the president's independence from both Congress and from the state's government. So we have a what they call it, like basically a system of checks and balances, right? The executive branch is supposed to be a check on the judicial branch. The judicial branch is supposed to be a check on the congressional branch. All three supposed to be in check. But the problem, and this is something that the founders of this country probably never would have foreseen, right? The problem with where we are today in that system is that one party controls the executive branch, the congressional branch, and the Supreme Court. And not only do they control those branches, they are willing to do whatever it takes to maintain that control. And so if you think about that, right, and that's how I think about it, that's how I see it. And so that being the case, that's why you see rights being taken away. That's why you see, a lot of the activities that are allowed to be going on from this White House taking place, man. And so all that being said, man, like I said, you gotta watch what people doing and why they doing it. You think all this chaos and shit is for no reason? You think, there's not a method to this shit, man? I'm trying to tell y'all. When I be saying like they creating a bunch of chaos so that they can steal all the money, I'm gonna break that down for y'all tomorrow. But please believe Donald Trump has profited probably over about $4 billion since he's been in office the first time. I think he did like 1.9 or something the first go around. And then this go around, this first year, he's done 1.4. Now, I just read y'all the emoluments clause and what it's trying to protect, right? Bottom of this shit saying, violations of these clauses can be grounds for impeachment. The clauses aim to preserve the separation of powers and maintain the integrity of the federal offices by restricting improper financial benefits. So when y'all hear about a president receiving a plane from a foreign country, when y'all hear about any number of shady deals or benefits that this administration is receiving, chances are that shit illegal, bruh. And here's my problem. While I'm going on this political rant, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. I'm just vibing, you know what I'm saying, on my zone out shit, man. But as I'm thinking about it, right? A lot of the people on the right definitely have no problem using the word illegal when it comes to immigrants, right? They thought are illegal immigrant. You're an illegal. But when you start talking about the illegal activity of the man in the White House, a whole bunch of tap dancing and moonwalking and shucking and jiving and man. And I saw that last night when I was on the show rocking, doing my 1-2. And it came up about illegal, and actually it came up about the Minnesota situation because the person that I was addressing on the panel was saying that Mr. Petty, who was the victim in the latest Minnesota shooting, that it was illegal for him to have his firearm. And so again, we just watched the video right here on the remix with Cali Dre. You know what I'm saying? That the chief of police of Minnesota said that he was well within his rights to have that firearm. So it just, again, man, it just be a bunch of spin. It just be a bunch of bullshit. And people are programmed now, right? People are programmed. So the reason why, I'm gonna tie all this shit together for y'all. So the reason why I started with my elementary school class, and then I moved to the homie Black saying he want Trump as a dictator, and now I'm moving to the emoluments clause, right? All this shit is connected, man. There is a conscious effort to put out bad information and to throw dust in the air so that this man and his family can profit off of the White House. That's just a fact. And to keep his ass out of jail. Because he was at 91. They knocked some down for the state charges that he can't be indicted for, and et cetera, et cetera. It's probably about 30 something now. But it just be funny to me when like the Argentina situation, right? Or I'm not Argentina, Venezuela, the Venezuela situation. I'm sitting back and I'm thinking in my head, we got a convicted felon in the White House going to somebody else's country, swooping their president and his wife up, calling them criminal. We got a criminal going after using the so-called justice system and the so-called enforcement arm. A criminal is in control of all that shit. But yet, motherfuckers is getting shot by ICE, American citizens, crimes. Hell, let's not even talk about all the harassment and the bullshit that law enforcement engages in with minority communities, i.e. the Black community. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just vibing out. It's a cashback. Salute, fam. Hey, salute, fam. Appreciate you for rocking with me, man. I'm just vibing out on some politics shit tonight, man. But again, it'd be a lot of spin that come from the administration. So that's where I initially started today, just trying to break down the slow motion angles, close up angles of the incident that took the latest victim's life. and I wasn't able to find anything that actually matched what the administration and what Kristi Noem was saying. I found nothing. You guys let me know. Y'all let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if y'all want to come up here, man, we can chop it up. I'll drop the link in here, man. I'm just vibing, but you know, I mean, y'all let me know. Shit, I saw nothing. I saw nothing. So, you know, matter of fact, here I'm gonna drop this link, man. If any of y'all want to come up and chop it up with me, I'm just going, man. I'm gonna drop this link in the chat. Y'all want to chop it up with your boy. This the remix with Kelly Dre. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. The link is in the chat. And yeah, man, I'm just going, man. But I didn't see nothing. I saw nothing that, you know, that backed up what the administration was saying, man. So, you know, that's where I'll be like, man, you got to pay attention to the real plays, man. You got to pay attention to what people are saying and why they saying it. You got to look at people's agendas. When I'm looking at politicians, I don't give a shit about none of that popularity shit. What is your agenda got to do with me? What is your agenda? How that going to help my family? You know what I'm saying? How that's going to help my homies? How that's going to help my community, my neighborhood? You know? And so I just am blown away when I jump on the panel, or I jump on, you know, the internet, period, man. You know what I'm saying? And people are just extra fanned out, or they extra just uninformed with this shit. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go.
Salute, G.
Salute, bro. What's up with you? Yeah, I appreciate you for coming through, man.
He got me on mute. Hold up.
Oh shit, you on mute?
Turn off my
Yo, this Cash Bags,
Salute,
man.
can you hear me?
Salute to Cash Bags. Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me? Go down and come back up, man. Go down and come back up. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yo, go down and come back up, Cash Bag. Yeah, that's Cash Bags, man. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. But yeah, I'm just vibing out, man. Trying to really get some answers and some solutions to some of these problems. You know what I mean? I found zero information that substantiates what the administration is saying. If you guys have found any, run into my inbox. But I found nothing. Cash Bags, you back? Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. For some reason, I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Salute, homie.
Yeah, you good. Salute, fam. I appreciate you for tapping in, man. What's on your mind, man?
Hey, look, man, you know, I always, you know, we align on a lot of thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Or even though you in the West Coast and I'm in the East Coast, so that
yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? So that brings both sides together, right? And me being of course over here on this side of town, right down the street from all these assholes. You know,
you right there,
man. That's right. And I just want to share something that hit close to home, man. And I didn't have a chance yesterday, you know, when we were speaking.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I live in a very upscale, I mean, nice neighborhood, right outside of the DC area. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah,
but a lot of the people that live in this area, in my area, of course, are government, and you would think they would be you know, more conservative or MAGA, but man, they're very diplomatical folks. So yesterday, man, I'm out grabbing something to eat. And old girl sitting next to me, she's freaking out. She's like, "Man, I just got a message, you know, in our neighborhood that ICE is in our neighborhood." I'm like, "In our neighborhood?"
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And these folks are hitting up. They're not discriminating, man. You know what I'm saying? They go into the to any neighborhood, and they trying to scoop up everybody. You know what I'm saying? They
out here in LA tough too, man. They out here in California tough. They you know, but we again, man, we as a community have decided we don't want them here. So like even the governor is on board. Everybody's trying to do everything they can out here to keep them out. But yeah, they hear shit. They you know, we have so out here in California, mainly a lot in Los Angeles. Different cities is different shit, but like LA, Central California, we have a lot of the Latin community men that will like set up like taco trucks, taco stands, or some shit outside, right? Wherever they can. And in different cities, you know, some cities you gotta have a permit, some they're not tripping, you know what I mean?
That's where I was
But
at yesterday. Is at a
they've been
food
hitting,
truck just to
they've been
relate.
hitting them. Yeah, they've been hitting them. They've been hitting them like the last 2 or 3 weeks, man. I've been seeing a bunch of videos of them just running down on them. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's so crazy. You know what I'm saying? To even see this, and so check this out, just to relate to what you're saying. So of course, in this forum in our neighborhood, like it's the mothers that jumped on there and was like, "Yo, there's ice in our neighborhood." So of course, all these Karens, but I mean they're moderate Karens. You know what I'm saying? They're like, "What are they doing in our? They shouldn't even be here." And then this one joker pops in. Of course, there's always one bad apple in the bunch. He's like, "Well, they're out here trying to get, these criminals and these grapists and such like that Donald Trump talk." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I'm just like,
yeah,
yo, Slim, not in this neighborhood. What are you looking for, Slim? Like this, if you're looking for that, you know what I'm saying? You target those folks. You don't come over here and just trying to gather up and round up innocent people, man. They ain't got nothing to do with it just to ruin their week. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't on that program. You do your homework, you do your due diligence, you stake out a spot if you feel like somebody is illegal or doing something that
yeah,
is not proper. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Just like
I'm
any
gonna
criminal
tell you
investigation.
I'm gonna tell you what it stood out to me today. You know what I mean? As I've been running these videos and shit, right? The first thing is that the the sheriff, he wasn't the sheriff, he was the chief of the Minnesota police department, basically said they've been taking guns out of motherfuckers' hands, they've been locking motherfuckers up, and they ain't shot nobody in the whole last year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now we have like 3 shootings in a month from ICE, right? And so that's the first thing that has stood out to me. And then the second thing that stood out, bro, is honestly, man, is ICE is going after everybody, right? I've seen videos where young black kids is being targeted, elementary school kids, they running up in elementary schools, bro. They a dude that was a veteran's gotten hemmed up, another dude that was like a corrections officer recruit, he got hemmed up. You know what I mean? So
Wow.
it's out of control, bro. It's on some third world country type shit. And that's when I relate this shit to history, like I'll be on the show relating it to history. It's like, bro, this is the first thing that Hitler did when he started in Germany, bro, is go after the immigrants. Why? Because it creates a bunch of chaos and the leader can use that shit in their favor. You see what I'm saying? It's a play. You know what I mean?
So check this out, Callie. That's and that's to relate to what you're speaking about. So of course, I start doing a little digging, and I'm looking, kids missing in the area because I got 3 sons, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what are they?
Yeah.
They all got different kind of hair. They look different. You know what I'm saying? They look like, I mean, they're American born, but one looks
it's
black,
gonna be on
one
your
looks
ass.
Middle
It's gonna be on you.
Eastern.
We all know. Hey, cash
So you know
bags,
what
we
it
still
is.
trying to figure out them cash bags is American. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
at the end of the day, I'm looking and I'm like, yo, all these kids are missing in this area, and they're all and I'm looking at them, and they're all foreign little kids. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? They all got
Yeah,
scooped up
yeah,
by ICE. We're talking about teenagers. We're talking about 12 years old. Like they don't even have the audacity to pick up the phone and hit up these people's parents and be like, hey, by the way, we got one of your kids over here at home at DHS or whatever it is. They're detained until we figure out their um citizenship. I mean
yeah. Their
their
status.
legal status,
Yeah. Their status.
right?
But I'm gonna
So
tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you what that shows me, cash bag. That shows me that they don't give a fuck. They don't care about separating families. And that was a big thing in Trump's first term that the Democrats were very vocal about, which was the separation of families. Because again, that's making little 3-year-olds hate you. Like it's so wicked, man, how this administration thinks that you can piss everybody off and think everything's gonna be okay. It's just like that's the white privilege part of all this MAGA shit that I ain't with, because I grew up in the streets. If you piss enough motherfuckers off, they band together and be on your ass, and that's what we're seeing around the globe. China, Russia banding together, so, Korea, North Korea banding together, and then now we're pissing off our traditional allies, bro, and we're pushing them towards those powers. You know what I mean?
I'm totally with you because I got a 7-year-old in my house, and he don't know the difference between ICE or cops, right, or military. He just thinks they're law enforcement, and he's asking me, Dad, you know, who is ICE? Is the military going to protect us from these ICE people? You know what I'm saying? Is the cops going to protect us? Like he's just confused, and he's like, I see the way they dress. They dress like army people. You know what I'm saying? So how are you going to explain this to a child? Okay, this is the federal government. This is this that. Like, how are you going to go into detail and explain this to a child and let them know, hey, look, man, cops are good guys. You know, the military is to protect the country. Like you see what I'm saying? Like so it's a problem, bro.
Yeah. I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying?
how do you explain it to adults? I can't explain why 3 American citizens are dead tonight, cash bags, and I'm grown. So it just you know what I mean? It ain't just the kids. I can't explain why the administration is lying about what people seeing on video. Like, it's a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit I can't explain, my brother. So trust me, it ain't just the little kids, bro. It's just the big ones too.
And we talked about this before. Hey, look, the third world country, this shit is becoming a ruckus, bro. This is becoming just like a third world country, man. Like, you know, in the end of the day,
definitely.
look at all these fighting, protesting, cats getting killed, getting hemmed up, like getting laid down on the streets, you know, on camera. You know what I'm saying? And we sitting here, you know, people are getting scooped up, laid down. Like it don't make no damn sense. But then we want to sit here and pick a fight with other countries and other parts of the world over some bullshit, and we can't get our shit
It's a
right. You see what
strategy,
I'm saying?
cash bags. It's a strategy, man. And I say this a lot, and I think it goes over people's heads, bro. This is a playbook. It is a strategy. It was used a couple of different times in the past, i.e., Nazi Germany, i.e., Hitler, Mussolini in Italy. You know what I'm saying? I believe one of them German dudes used it. I mean, not one of them Russian dudes used. I think it was Stalin under his government. It's a playbook. It's a fascist playbook. Here's the thing. This is some shit. I'm gonna tell y'all how deep this shit go. Right? I had a class when I was in college, man, and it was like war games. You know, like I said, I've told you guys several times. I have a degree in political science, man. Right? So I really am deeply rooted in this political shit, and so I took a class. It was like war games, counterterrorism, some shit like that. And it broke down in that class, and this was years ago, before any of this shit was even relevant. But this shit just really stood out to me because at that time I'm thinking like, this shit will never happen in America. It was like, this is how you break a democracy, right?
Right.
You come in as a leader comes in, starts telling a bunch of lies so that people don't know what the truth is, right? They start shitting on all the institutions, saying, "Oh, you can't trust this part of the government. You can't trust the FBI. You can't trust." You know, you start shitting on the structure and the infrastructure of the democracy, and then you shit on the media because the media is the independent referee of everything that's going on in a society. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna just report the shit. You know what I mean? And so we're a democracy. We're a free country. We have a free media. So in order for a dictator to gain control, they have to stomp out the media because the media is always gonna get the scoop and be able to tell what's going on, and that's bad for a dictator and what he's trying to do. G, you know what I'm saying? This shit is deep. Like this was in a counterterrorism class, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So think about all the shit y'all done seen, right? From this administration.
I'm gonna add on to what you're saying, and the way they say it around here is, who do you think America's God is? Who do they pray to as God? I'm talking about America, the government, the land, the soil. Their God is guns, oil, and drugs. That's how they run, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what God
Yeah,
stands for them here. That's what I've been told
yeah,
here in the DC area.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sound about
So
right. Sound about right to me. Shit.
I mean, doesn't that sound right? You know what I'm saying? Like just in 1 month, you can sit here and say, "Damn, that sums it up." You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Yeah, real
uh,
shit.
and
Real
it's
shit. Cash bags that came through dropping these gems, man. Hey, that's why you tap in to remix with Cali Dre, man. I'm always gonna bring my people up here, man, get a perspective. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we can shed some light on this bullshit that's going on in the world, man. You know what I mean?
man, facts, man, and that's the whole thing. You want to be able to inform the people and let them know what's going on in the world, man. And listen, and I always say this, Callie, like, look, man, I always throw myself out there as an independent.
Yeah,
Yes, I lean Democratic, but I have conservative beliefs because I am a Muslim. You know what I'm saying, in certain things.
yeah,
But in the end of the
yeah,
day,
yeah,
I make my own decision. You see what I'm saying? And that's just the way I
yeah, yeah,
roll. I'm
most
never
definitely.
gonna say, "Hey, look, I'm a Democrat," or "Nah, I'm a Republican." Nah, I'm an
And listen,
independent. G.
listen, cash bags. I understand that 1,000%, bro. And I think that's dope. Like I don't thinking people. I'm conservative on certain shit, right? As far
Right,
as the meaning of the word
right.
conservative, not the political meaning, but the
Bam.
dictionary meaning. Like I'm
Facts.
conservative on certain shit. Like you know what I'm saying? But
Facts.
what I am not, what I'm not, is going to. Here's what I'll say, right? If you got how can I explain this? If you know in your heart that going down the right-handed direction is going to take you off of a cliff, and you know that going down the left side probably won't. Like there's no guarantees in life, but the shit they doing at least is putting money in your pocket. They putting people up there that look like you. They taking you in a direction that I might be able to rock with, right? And so it's just like I'm not ever gonna say that I'm again. If Donald Trump was talking about the same shit that Kamala Harris was talking about, I'd be supporting Donald Trump. Why? Because it's not about the person necessarily for me. It's about the agenda and how can that shit help my people, right? And so when I look at trickle down economics, the only thing that trickles down is water out of my faucet when I got a fucking leak,
Right.
and you know my shit when I go to the bed, my Johnson when I go to, you know what I mean, when I'm done doing what I'm doing, and you know that's it. That's the only thing that trickles down. The opportunity. I don't want my money trickling down. Open the fucking floodgate. Like what? And so again, that's why I be like, words matter, man. Because if you really break shit, then everything that's real big breaks down into some small shit, man. And that's just what I've learned in my journeys. But if you break shit down, it just gives you a better understanding. Trickle down economics. I don't want my economics to trickle. I want the gate open. Like, you know what I mean? And so it just the shit people buy into, man. It just be goofy as fuck. That's why I be spazzing the fuck out on Skull channels all the time. But one day he just gonna ban my ass, bro. Because I just, it just at a certain point, I just be like, I am so surprised at where people are. You know what I mean?
Blindfolded, G. I'm gonna throw some other facts at you too. As you know,
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
we just had a big snowstorm over here in the East Coast, right? Literally just
Yeah,
ended
yeah, I
today.
covered it. I covered it. And you didn't see the weather report, nigga. I'm a drop a clip. I got the dopest fucking meteorologist there is on the streets. Cash Bass, trust me. You gonna love that shit. But go ahead, fam. Go ahead.
I'm with you because I'm all about that too. I usually call it on the money. I should be betting on this shit because since I've been a kid, I always hit it. But anyway, I'm gonna tell you this. So of course we just had this snowstorm. So usually we got plow trucks. Man, this is the nation's capital again. Again, we're in the beltway. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So in the end of the day, sorry, I had to light up square. But in the end of the day,
Oh yeah, I'm
G,
like that too, man. Everybody roll up like that, man. That's what we doing tonight.
in the end of the day, we just had this big ass snowstorm, and guess what? We ain't got nearly as many snow trucks, salt trucks on the road doing what they're doing, independent and government wise. Because guess what? You ain't got the employees to put the asses in the seats to drive these trucks because you got them all shook up. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
of just what's going on. Even if they are legal, they're like, yo, Slim, I ain't fitting to just be riding around. You know what I'm saying? getting hemmed up on some bullshit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it
I mean,
affects
listen, man.
everything.
Yeah, most definitely. And this is the point I was trying to. And this is
People
another
plow in the
misconception that I
driveways.
want.
Like I'm just talking about guys that are trying to make $50 coming knocking on your door. Hey, do you want me to shovel your driveway? Man, those guys don't exist. You can't even, man, you got people asking, begging for people to come, for an old lady to come shovel her sidewalk because they done scared all
Yeah,
those people off. I mean, we talked about that, and I keep
yeah.
on relating this. All them people make a difference in our society, man. They help. Yes, there's a
And
couple
in
of
our
bad
economy,
apples.
and in our economy as
Yes,
well.
in our economy. But then in the end of the day, you're still gonna have a whole tree that's giving you baskets of apples, homie. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful apples. So why are you sitting here pointing the finger at everybody? That's not the way. That's just not cool.
It's a strategy, cash bags. I keep going back to that. This is a strategy. If you create enough, listen. One way to get away with a heist, the only way to get away with a heist is to create a distraction. See what I'm
Right.
saying? If I'm going to rob the jewelry store on first, I'm gonna go set off a whole display on third.
Well,
Them
anybody in the world,
then we
even
gonna run the play over here on first. You see what I'm
hey,
saying?
hey, Dre, check this out. Even if you ain't religious or whatever religion you're in, the
Yeah.
biggest and what was this is taught in every religion. The biggest scam that the devil did to Earth was he showed that he
Making
didn't
people
exist.
he doesn't appear.
It doesn't
Exactly.
right. It doesn't
Exactly.
appear right.
It
So that's
don't
in any religion. I
exist.
don't care if you're a Buddhist, you believe in that. You heard about it. And let's just say. So in the end of the day, that's what these people are doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. I agree with that. Devils in disguise, bro, is what I call them because and that's what this whole MAGA movement is all about to me, bro. It has too many Hitler-esque, fascist, non-American, non-democratic, non-fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like our shit. Like this ain't our shit. You got Elon Musk in the White House throwing up Nazi signs and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? To me, that's a problem. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
just
That's
outright
a
hatred,
problem.
G. That's just outright
That's a
hatred, man.
problem.
And
But
and and,
that's
and
where we at, G, and it's goofy to me, bro. It's good. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man, and rocking with us, man. We just up here vibing on some politics shit. This the remix with Kelly Dre, man. I think that link is in the chat. Anybody feel free to come up here, man, and give your opinion, man. It's all welcome. Go ahead, Cashback.
yeah, man. I mean, look. In the end of the day, um, the way I look at it is, there's a solution for anything except death. And I say that to all my people. I'm like, man, I got the hookup for anything that you ever want in the world. The only thing I haven't figured out is how to stop us from dying. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just telling you what I know. And I
When you
preach
do,
that all the
brother,
time.
let me know.
You know what
When
I'm
you
saying?
do.
Like I'm just telling you,
Listen, you
like
know
this is
what? I don't even know if I would want that to be real because I'll be so and listen, I'm very passionate as y'all know on the show. I get passionate about this shit, but it's just like I'm so kind of just disgusted with a lot of this shit I'm seeing, man. That might not be something that I want to see, but because people don't listen, I've been saying you and I, Toy, it's been a bunch of us saying for a year and a half, cash bags, what we're gonna see and what we're seeing, right?
facts.
And people still are nah, it's good. Like, all right,
Yeah,
bro. At a
yeah,
certain point, I just be like, all right, bro. But that's why I created this channel, man. So all this shit could be on tape. Motherfucker, if you want to get your mind right, go support my channel, man. Stop playing the games. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, get your rocks off, man. Speak your piece. Go ahead and be logical. You know what I'm saying? Don't be closed minded and be a fool to this, bro. I mean, just peep this out. Just like TikTok. I'm not big at TikTok at all, but a couple of days ago, if anybody has TikTok, they did what? They changed their terms
Yeah, to
and
where they
now
can give stuff to ICE. They giving your information to ICE
bam.
and to the
So
DHS. Yeah,
so
I
so so
seen that. I seen that.
so now they're limiting they're not just giving your stuff away. They're limiting even what you're voicing your opinion and what you can share on there before you can, like, it's not like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? From what I see in the last couple of days, I'm not about that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting you know what I'm peeping out game, and I'm just like, look how they're just trying to tighten up that belt notch by notch, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is just the first year, and of course I'm gonna bring Toya into it. You know, you, I, and Toya sat here and yelled and screamed at these people about this before. Like, this is just the first
Yeah.
year. Look, this is about to be hell. We still got 3 more
Yeah.
years of this shit, homie. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in the feds, and dude, the first year wasn't like, to me. I was just like, all right, I can get through with this after the first year. I was like, man, everything else, I'm gonna eat it up, and that's what this seems like. It's about to be hell going through the next 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Worse than being locked up.
Yeah, yeah. And so that's why people have to listen. Democracy is a participation sport. You know what I'm saying? And people have to understand that your dollar matters and your vote matters. When the only time it don't matter is when you tell yourself it doesn't matter. You sit at home. You know what I mean? And you don't do nothing. You just complain. That's when your shit don't matter. But if
Right.
you use your voice, it matters. And so people just gotta understand that, man. They gotta understand these politicians work for us. We don't work for them. Like Donald, I don't work for Donald. Donald Trump works for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
so I need him to do the shit that I need done. Like from you know what I mean? And this ain't it. And that's what people fail to realize. I spoke a little bit earlier about my military partner, basically saying that he wanted Donald Trump to be a dictator and he was okay with it because whatever decisions he makes, he's good. And I'm just like, huh? Like motherfuckers are being programmed, right? They was floating that, oh, Donald Trump running a third term shit. It's all like we all test cases for this fascist bullshit at this point, right? And we gotta just understand that. I just see the play. I see the program. I've studied enough history to kind of be able to compare and like, nah, nigga, that's the same shit Hitler did. Like, whoa.
But
Whoa.
see, no,
Okay,
nobody
and now you
complains.
got old boy in the White House throwing a Nazi sign. Whoa.
But,
Like,
but
and so I don't understand how people can't make these connections. The slogan "Make America Great Again" was once "Make Germany Great Again," right?
right,
And so
right.
like, it's too many parallels. It's too many coincidences, my nigga. I don't even believe in coincidences like that, but there's way too many of them with this administration and with fascist, Hitlerist type dictatorships and shit. Go ahead, finish what you gonna say.
It
What you
ain't,
gonna
it
say?
ain't, it ain't. To me, man, you know, it ain't never gonna change somebody's perspective about it, Cali Dre, until they're affected by it one way or another. And then of course, many
Yeah.
people are starting to wake up that have been affected. I didn't vote for this. Like in the beginning when people were losing their
Yeah.
jobs, I heard it on the
Yeah.
radio. I voted for him, but I didn't vote for this. I didn't think that. What did you think he was going to exclude you out of it because you sat here and hit a box, X the box for his name? Nah. So until
Yeah.
it starts hitting them one by one, you know what I'm saying? One way or another. Let's just say them getting their house remodeled, or them looking to get some lawn care done. We're just using these small terms, examples. Until they start feeling that and seeing that, they're not gonna realize that damn, this is damn, this changed. You know what I'm saying? This is not
You know what I try to do, man. I try to do the math for people, right? And that's what I was trying to do last night on the show, and that's why I was asking those questions. I was like, has anybody's bread gone up? The whole purpose of this shit was get rid of criminals and bring jobs back. Has anybody's bread went up? Has anybody gotten a raise? Has anybody gotten a new job? There was one guy on a panel of 10 people that said he had seen an increase. Everybody else, not so much, right? And so I just try to put that shit in front of people, bro. Like, okay, we hearing that this guy, that American citizen that was a victim of an ICE shooting, we were hearing that he was the guy that was the aggressor. That's what we're hearing from the administration. But when I watch the video, I can't find anything that remotely looks like what the fuck they're telling us.
so did you see that?
And so
Do you know what happened though in the video? Like I just want to know your perspective to it. Do you know what really happened and how he really got bucked at? Because I ended up figuring it
yeah,
out. Yeah, go ahead.
I covered that a little bit earlier, man. I was watching some slow mo, so it's some slow mo, and actually you can slow mo the video on your own on YouTube. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
slow mo the video, and you get a clearer picture of what's going on. And to me, again, and we watched I think 3 or 4 videos tonight. in each and every video, the ICE agent was the aggressor in the situation. In every incident, in every video, I stopped it at the beginning of the video, right when it started, just to get that picture, right? Freeze frame that shit. In every one of those videos, bro, the victim, Mr. Pretty, I think that's his name, Pretty, he was either trying to help another protester or being pushed back by the ICE agents. He wasn't the aggressor, bro. He was, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so it's a bunch of smoke and mirrors, man.
So,
Turn your background down. I got a little bit of echo on you.
oh yeah, my bad. So facts. How do I sound now?
Yeah, you good. You good.
Okay, so
The link
so check this out.
pop out.
So what happened is, this is what I peeped out. So when they got him pinned on the ground and they grabbed the hammer off of him, the hammer went off, right? The one ICE officer ran away and the hammer went off. That's what started everything. So when he grabbed that hammer off of him and he's walking away, it was because the type of hammer he has is sensitive. It went off. So the other ICE officers didn't know that the other one had the hammer on him. You know what I'm saying? And that's when they started bucking off on him, thinking that he shot off on him, but he didn't. It was their guy's gun that went off when he
Right.
was running away. You know what I'm saying? And
Well, I
that's what
saw when
happened.
I slow mo the video. I did see multiple guns drawn, but it depending on like the angle and shit. The clearest video I saw, it was one guy that was basically pulled this shit out and he initiated it. Now,
Right.
when he pulled this shit out, the other guy started backing up and shit. So they may have backed up, pulled out, but the camera goes down. So it's kind of hard to really see like the entire fucking thing. But what I saw, they was whooping this motherfucking ass. About 6, 7, 8 of them. One of the ICE agents was punching the guy on the ground. You could see it that on the slow
Right.
video. He threw like 2 punches, punching him in his. It looked like punching him in his head.
Yeah,
And
it
so,
looked like he uppercutted him in the face. Yeah.
and then bro trying to get up. It looks like he was trying to get up, and dude pulled out and shot. That's what it looked like.
That's exactly what.
And it might have been, and it might have been behind him. Like I couldn't really tell, but I think it looked like he shot him either in the back or like in the side. Like I don't even know if he saw the gun. You know what I mean? So
But when the
it
hammer
looked
went
like,
off, he should have said hammer secure. You see what I'm saying? Instead of just running away with it, and then when it bucked off on him, you like there was no communication. It was just like, because you got a bunch of thugs out there that are not communicating and well trained.
well, but my
You know,
question, Cashback, was what were they? Were they trying to whoop his ass or were they trying to arrest him? Because it shouldn't have took 8 people to try to detain that. He
they
wasn't.
weren't even there for him. They should have just kept on focusing on their subject. They were there for the lady.
Yeah. Most definitely. Hey, we just vibing out tonight. Y'all want to jump in this chat, man? You know what I mean? Feel free, man. We just chopping it up on some politics. Ran through the ICE video. Ran through a few ICE videos today, and we were trying to get a clear picture. Everybody's heard what the administration said in their version, but I personally couldn't find anything that supports that in any of the videos I saw. If you got a video that supports what the administration is saying, send it to me. If you rocking with MAGA and you rocking with the administration, hit that link. Come up here and stand on your 1 2. But go ahead, Cashback.
Yeah. Hey, look, that the administration is off some deflect bullshit, man. Because in the end of the day, right or wrong, however they feel like whatever their stance is, they should say, hey, look, we're going to address the matter. We're going to have a conversation with ICE. We're going to see what's going on with this. There's even though we feel like the man had a hammer on him, we're gonna go ahead and follow up with it. We're gonna tell them, just to make the public settle down, right? Nah, in the end of the day, they're not doing that. They're just like, nope, it wasn't our fault. He had a hammer on him, and case closed. Yeah, our ICE officer was just making sure they were protecting themselves. Like, it's just like you said, it's lawlessness, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. There's no sense of security here.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's real, man. And that's why I created this platform, man, so we can keep an eye on that motherfucking ass and we can, you know what I'm saying, make sure that our voices is heard and that we are putting out the proper information, man. Salute to you, Cash Bags, man. I'm finna get up out of here, man. I gotta go do my 1-2, man. But I appreciate you for tapping in with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Salute
gonna
to
have
you
this
too.
open panel. Yeah, for sure, fam. Salute. Yeah, so let me get back on the big screen, man, because I'm finna close this out. I just wanted to vibe real quick, man. And chop it up with the people. You feel me? But yeah, it's a lot of shit going on in the country, man. And I think it's important. And that's why I created this platform, and that's why, you know, I'm passionate about it. As you can see, Cash Bags as well. Salute Cash Bags for rocking with me, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why he passionate about it, you know, because it matter, man. You made a lot of stuff. That's what I want to say too, man. Like people always say, oh, it doesn't matter who the president is. It doesn't matter who, you know, the Congress people are. But no, it does matter. Like it does matter. It's you know, it's like the preseason, right? The preseason games don't count, but they definitely are important for development. They're important for, you know, figuring out who your roster is, what your team look like, all that. You know what I mean? And so that's the same thing with those, you know, the politics, right? The House of Representatives, the Supreme Court, you know, all those things play a little bit of part in how we live in this country and the quality of life that we have. Their decisions affect how we live. And so just got to keep that in mind, man, and just, you know, stay involved, stay engaged, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Subscribe to the channels. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Instagram. Where else am I? TikTok for sure. TikTok Mega Mile. I'm gonna cut these videos up. We're gonna see what y'all talking about, man. I know y'all gonna be trying to be on my ass and shit, but hey, I ain't scared of you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you don't understand. I'm on my Bernie Mac shit tonight. You don't understand. But yeah, this is the remix with Kelly Drake, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Support the platform, support the channel. And we're gonna be back with a lot of this, man. I'm gonna definitely be back, giving y'all good information. Y'all tap in with me. You know what I mean? If there's any stories y'all want me to cover, put them in the comments. But yeah, I think that's a wrap, man. I think that's a wrap. Man, I got my. Hey, y'all let me know if the audio on this outro is solid, man. I'm about to drop this outro. But this is the remix with Kelly Dre. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Tap in with me. I'm gonna tap in with y'all, man.
Money in my mind, money on my money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got no time for that limelight. I'm from California, man, I guess we'll start with that. Banged out starter caps, glued to the cul-de-sac, looking like an artifact, trying to get their money back. Yellow jackets coming, mama about to have a heart attack. Southeast San Diego, we was at the heart of that. You moved about the hood, my nigga, you ain't want no part of that. Move to work and let the money drip the laundromat. I pray to God the homie get his little daughter back. So many problems and it's not even a part of rap. So many suckers and they hating and they copycat. And life is bigger than these bitches that you hollered at. And if you bleed it out, I better get $3 back. And all I'm giving is the facts. Pay attention to the stats and never making mention of the jacks. Gotta keep the money stacked, work your way through the traps. Money motivated to the max. Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got my